are live once again. Thanks for rejoining us, guys. Hopefully that's what the majority of you have done. We are back. Day 2, the evening stream of the Tallinn Stop, guys, of the Cash Game Festival. Welcome, welcome. I am your commentator, Andrew Hedley, with my co-com here, Mr. Henry Kilbane.
Good.
Anybody who missed it, the stream earlier was absolutely epic. Some of the craziest action I've ever seen at a 2-2 table. Pretty incredible stuff. So what you can see on your screens, guys, we are now playing 5-10 pot limit Omaha. So if you want a real test of your commentary prowess.
Yeah. I've already spoken to a couple of guys and they've already said that the lineup for this table is just going to bring some absolute scenes. Speak to John, who said some of the guys that he's played with before don't mind putting money in, so it's going to be pretty intense.
I mean, we can already see here Hedley with a super easy fold.
Yeah.
I'm not the best PLO player in the world, guys, so please bear with me. But 2 10s with an 8 and 3 side card, straight in the bin, in my opinion. Wow, K-hand with an absolute dream of a hand. I think he'll pot this hand like almost always. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, double suited. I mean, it's just going in, right? Like, how much are you loving this hand?
And it looks like someone behind's jammed as well.
I mean, there you go, guys. Here comes the action. John did 3-bet with 2 kings, 9-3 of diamonds. And yeah, Reina has woken up with the aces, so he's just going to put it in.
Wow.
I mean, Hedley with a very easy fold. It's an easy fold for John, to be honest. Yeah, unless you fancy punting the chips in. Simple fold. At least one of your opponents will have aces in this spot, like a massive amount of the time. And yeah, K-hand's going to have to call it off, and he has a good hand to crack aces.
He does, yes, 36%, and both his suits.
Easy call.
Both
well, easy as in terms of, oh well, got to put it in. Let's see. Wow, he's flopped a flush draw straight off the bat, and 2 pair draws. He's got a lot of outs. Any jack, any queen.
Queen will do it.
Queen will do it. K-hand wins with 2 pairs, queens and jacks. And Reina, just like that, €1,000 into the bin.
Takes down a 2k pot straight off the bat.
Both streams all in first hand.
Yeah, I know.
Immediately.
Insane. Unlucky for Rain there as well, you know. Had to fade a lot of outs on that flop.
Yeah, any club, any jack, any queen, any king.
Yep.
Pretty tough to hold. So guys, strap yourself in. We're going back into the matrix. The action is going to be mental. So I will run you through the bios once more. Let's say hello to all of the guys in the chat. As always, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us. Muzza, hey lads, hello my friend. Cake Boy, everybody, how are we doing? Let us know how you're doing in the free roll. Who's shipping it? What's the situation? So,
how long are they in?
It's been running for around
45 minutes?
Yes, about 45 minutes it's been running for. More and more follows just coming in, just constantly while we're away today. It's been absolutely amazing. We have Adi Edi has followed. Hiana 70, Belgo Bear, Newberg, All About 82, Bet Pot, Brave Pit, Mill Plow, 1304, Cravid, Just Like Insane, Bass Jars, B1 Bias, Danish Magic, Fry Kostman. Unibet Poker is hosting us once more. Thank you to our partners at Unibet for hosting this stream. Monier 3444, Little Zizu, JR361, and 19 Freak 123.
You run out of breath there, naming out all the followers. All of it.
Unbelievable. And guys, yeah, behind us you can see the action is blaring. Mr. Andrew Lewis
always
in the house. Always in the house.
We've got aces against aces.
We have aces against aces here. Absolute chaos. Wilson with the slightly better side cards, you would have to say.
Yep.
Ace, Queen, Jack of clubs. He is going nowhere. Oh man, the action is just like John with 7-6-4-3. He hates folding, but he should be folding his hand.
Really weird sizing from Wilson as well. I'd rather just pot it here with the dead money in the pot.
Sure.
Tapio's made it 50. Stephen's limped in. Haiti's just flat.
Yeah, he's made it 125.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now Stephen flicks it in. Tapio just calling with his aces. Maybe he looks at his side cards, not a fan, you know, you can definitely be in trouble here. He might be looking for a safe flop texture to try and get the money in.
You do get a lot of players.
Now what's Hedley going to do here with kings and the 9-8?
He's made it 1,000 to go,
wow, he's just put it in. Guys, the action is good. I mean, good luck for us to call this. I don't even know if this is going to be any easier to call. Haters, he's made it 650. Now Wilson, of course, is all in for 1.3k euros.
Stephen's cards are going to be.
John is nodding his head happily as if to say, bring the noise. Now Typo has aces. What are you going to do? I guess you got to put it in.
Of course, he has to flick it in.
Now Hater, if he can hit a 2-outer here. Guys, look at this. 3.8k euro pot, like right off the bat.
Yeah, his
hand two.
Spade's alive. 8-9's obviously live, and I believe he has a Case King left in the deck as well.
Okay.
After seeing all the cards hit the mark. And wow, it's a great flop for Tapio.
Tapio is loving it here with aces in the nut flush draw. Offsuit 7 would be good for Hater. No, and the aces are going to chop it. I mean, it's a pretty decent result, right, for Wilson and Tapio.
Yeah.
They're probably not going to be too disappointed. It's a pretty wet board, right? You're not thrilled.
Yeah, Wilson and Tapio both had redraws. Wilson with a 2-pair redraw, and Tapio with the diamonds, obviously, and the gut shot. And they're going to be sigh of relief there, you know.
Sigh of relief. Chop up 1.9k each. It really is. Guy Armika, hi guys, Ahoj, so difficult to follow Omaha. Tell me about it, my friend. I don't come from a PLO background, but I'm learning the game. We will try our best to give you guys the best analysis we can.
I think that €5 that you bet on the 5k being the biggest pot, that's like a really good bet.
You think it's looking good?
Yeah. I mean, what, with 3 hands in, it's a 3.8k pot.
Hope so.
Chop it up. Everyone loves a chop pot as well, so they'll be happy.
Don't be using catchphrases from other dumpster streams.
Everyone loves a chop pot. It's a dumpster. I wouldn't go with dumpster.
I would. I would. Much better served, guys, following us here at Cash Game Festival. So, for anyone just tuning in, 5:10 PLO. We are going to be here for the next 2.5 hours or so. Strap yourselves in. Hopefully we get some excellent action. And yeah, let us know who's winning that free roll. Who is winning the 2k Unibet free roll? Anybody in the chat? One time, give us a victor who is in the chat and can fill us in on the action.
I've seen a 14k pot in Tallinn on 5.5
yeah,
PLO.
I'm not surprised.
We had some 15k pots on the 5.5 PLO the other day.
As always, you can hear Frankie's laugh booming out in the background.
You in the free roll, Tony? How you get on?
Mr. Tony Hitroff in the free roll. Get it shipped. What are we looking at?
Free money.
Tetris91 with the follow. Thank you very much, buddy. The dealer doing the sterling work of chopping up this pot. So Hater. Bit of a hit to the stack early doors.
I think he didn't even cash out. He just sat down with what he already had at the table from the two.
At Henry CL, hi mate, who's sitting next to you? Are you Henry CL?
Yeah. You don't know who this is? The man with the beard, the ginger Scotsman.
My name's Brian Paris. I'm actually an American reg.
Jeffrey was saying that the other day, actually.
Yeah,
so,
classic. They're always hitting me with that. Muzza,
this is my co-host Andrew Hedley, the man, the myth, the legend himself in the booth. And thanks for tuning in, Muzza. He's down under at the moment in Australia.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Joining in.
Playing poker or what? What's he doing?
You can't really play poker anymore in Australia, can you?
Well, not online.
Online you can't.
Online you can't, no.
No.
As always, the nanny states all over the world trying to ban us from playing the game we love.
Yeah, I know.
Disappointing
so
times.
So tilting. And apologies for the delay, guys. Obviously, a 3-way all-in with different stacks. It takes a bit of time for the dealers to get their heads around the math.
Kevin, back on the phone. Back on the phone.
Definitely not a tell.
I'm going to start calling him Kevin the Phone Malone.
Live reads don't exist, it's not a tell.
Kevin the Phone Malone, though, that's a pretty cool nickname.
I was going to say something a bit harsher, but I'll go with Kevin the Phone Malone.
Okay, I like it.
That's nicer. Some people would say Kevin Limp Cool.
Some people might. So, Kahan, 2.1k, Wilson, Tapio, and Hater down to the 1.5k mark, followed up by the rest of the players. So, let's go through the bio, guys, of everyone at the table, just to let you know. Seat 1 is Tapio, who you will have seen on our early stream. So, he is Finnish, and his biggest achievement in poker, having a good run for a few weeks playing Omaha Cash Game. Favourite hand is Kings. I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's not Kings when he's playing PLO. Certainly should not be. Seat 2, Kahan, who we saw yesterday also involved in the action. He has been playing poker for 3 years. Biggest achievement, he won the Mini Super Tuesday for $15K. Apparently only bosses have won the Mini Super Tuesday.
Apparently so. Congrats over here.
But he has got a lot of experience, played TV tables and tournaments and the Nordics in Prague and the Norwegian Championship. And his favourite hand is aces.
That's so boring.
Oh, Mr. Tony Hitrov. I'm not going to reveal what his hand is because just in case someone in the stream is at his table, it's going to be fun. So seat 3 is Reena Yogioha. 37 years old. He's a risk management specialist from Estonia. Good luck, Tony. Tony is all in the free roll. When did you start playing poker? 2004. Biggest achievement, he's played live poker in 70 different poker rooms.
Wow.
And his favourite hand in Omaha is Ace, Ace, 10, Jack, double suited.
Nice.
People love that hand.
I like it.
And Tony finds the hold. What a life.
What a cooler.
Gets the full double. Aces versus kings. Must be nice.
Over kings.
Okay, here we go.
Teach me.
So Heta with the best hand at the moment. He has a straight. 9-10, Jack, Queen, King.
The mug's end of the straight, I like to call it.
Indeed, not much really for the other players. Kevin with 2% equity only, basically drawing dead. But Kay has some redraw opportunities here. He can make a straight if 10 hits the board. Now Heta bets 110 euros, but both players fold as they should with their holdings. And Heta is going to take down a 370 euro pot. So seat 4 is Kevin Malone, Cash Game Festival veteran. He has won the TV table trophy before. And yeah, he's the absolute regular. He won the Cash Game Festival trophy in Dublin and is a regular on the circuit here in Dublin, Tallinn, London and Bratislava.
The man that needs no introduction whatsoever is Indeed. Kevin Malone.
Seat 5, Heta Riesberg, also a previous TV table winner. He started playing poker when he was 5 and he's won the Estonian Championship title twice. Pretty impressive stuff. Favourite hand 7-9 suited, I'm guessing that's from Hold'em. And look at this, loving this. Seat 6, Mr. Wilson. No information. He's a maverick. He needs to tell nobody anything. He will prove himself to no viewer.
Doesn't want to give away any details.
Yeah. Seat 7, Mr. John Gite. He is 23, started playing poker 2 years ago. He won the first Cash Game trophy in London in Aspers, also won the Irish Open in Dublin in a 350 euros buy-in, and he won a big tournament in Prague when I was over there with him for about €250,000. Must be nice. And yeah, John, best of luck to you in this 5-10 PLO game.
Awesome stuff, we've got a sick lineup.
We do.
And
so we've got a race to 30 from Arena, calls from Heta and Kevin. Now Reena has marginally the best hand here in terms of equity. Has an open-ended straight draw to go with his bottom pair and 2 pair redraws. Heta with top pair. Nothing much for Kevin. I think Heta should fold here, like almost always. I mean, we're basically just drawing to 2 pair and don't know where we're at in the hand. 7 or a queen will make Reena the nuts.
6 is a really interesting card.
Yeah, actually a great card for Heta after he continues. He now has a flush draw, which beats Reena's flush draw and an open-ended straight draw to go with his top pair. Gonna go check on the turn. Now, and the board pairs in Heta's hand is gonna be good. You expect him to check. Any chance that Reena bluffs here? He definitely could. Could realistically have some 2 pairs that check the turn.
Yeah, does decide to.
He does give up. Heta manages to find the hold with just a pair of jacks.
What a slow roll.
It was a slow roll.
Seems to be the trend again amongst those guys.
And then C8 is Stephen. Stephen in the house. Stephen from Estonia. Started playing poker 12 years ago. Favourite hand, any ace is good. Now, if that's not the tagline of someone who loves the action, then I don't know what is.
What seat's he in, sorry?
Seat 8.
Seat 8. Be interested to see what he gets up to then.
Sure.
Any ace is good.
I mean, it's fair enough. An ace is a pretty good card. Tough to get a card that's better than an ace. The one thing I've noticed with Omaha streams, they can be a bit slower.
Yeah.
Because obviously many more cards to deal, more complicated to like chop the pots, etc., etc.
Do humans play on ACR?
Not bad.
Yeah, me.
I think Jeffrey's trying to say, what, bots? Anyone?
Yeah, indeed. I got botted out of the million last week, so it's definitely
Oh,
possible.
is that your excuse now? Is it?
Well,
You're
it might have
against
been a
the
bot. Hey, he limped under the gun off 17 bigs and then flopped a set mine against me. That could be a bot. Who knows?
Is it your mum saying that you should have just played better or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic work for Mrs. Hedley. Just I'm like, oh
Thanks,
yeah,
Mum.
I got 2 outered for a chance of 180k. Oh well, the guy obviously played his hand better than you did.
Thanks, Mum.
Tough to argue with it, to be perfectly honest.
My mum always questions it. You come home from the casino, she's like, how do you do? Finish down? Like, yeah, bad session. It's like, well, maybe they played better than you. Or why did you bet so much? I'm like, Mum, what do you mean I bet so much? I had top set. They just don't understand.
Cool.
I don't think they ever will.
Pass.
Indeed.
Tony looks frustrated there.
Oh, that's a frustrated look. So Tapio has Ace Jack 8-6 double suited, reasonable hand. But in my experience of PLO, you don't want to have these baby double suited flushes like with Jack 6.
Yeah,
Stuff like this. It's not that coordinated. Maybe prefer to have a hand like, I don't know, Ace Jack 9-8 double suited. Is that right? Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Anyway. So Heta has raised to 40 euros. We don't know what his hand is yet. Going heads up with Tapio.
With Haiti.
Here we go. Yeah, that's a reasonable raise with 10-8, 7-6 for sure. Tapio has jumped out into the lead with his pair of aces. Can't know it yet though.
We've seen that Haiti doesn't shy away from just going for it as well. And if he picks up like any equity on the turn, like say like a 9 rolls off or an 8,
6 ball,
yeah,
something
anything.
like this, he can barrel.
And,
Of course, a 10 or a 7 or a 6 would be a good card. Now that is an interesting card. We can see that actually improves Tapio to 90%. We definitely can't know it. Although that's got to be a scale card for Heta. It does shut down. It does have a gut shot. And that's about it. It's going to go check fold, I think.
decided to give that one up.
Interesting that Tapio elects to bet the turn. He does have top 2. So
I guess he assumes that Haiti's never checking any sets back on the turn.
which he should be checking
He should
some.
be checking.
Yeah. Anyway. Gayard, Mika, how are you guys? We are good, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the stream. So guys, this is our 510 PLO table of the evening session. Day 2, Cash Game Festival Tallinn. Coming to you guys on a 30-minute delay from the Olympic Casino in Tallinn. And off we go. As you can see, guys, the chip counts in front of you. Kahan and Wilson with 2K. Tapio and Heiter just behind. Then John, Rain, and the remaining 2 players just under 1,000 euros.
How was the break? What did you have for dinner?
I had some sushi.
You love a bit of sushi.
I do love a bit of sushi.
Love
Went for
sushi.
some tuna and salmon sashimi and a spicy tuna temaki.
Sounds tasty.
Dreamful.
High morale food.
Very high morale. Stephen under the gun, ace, queen, 10, 3. I'd like to see a fold, but he is going to raise. He does have the nut flush draw to go with that 3.
I would like to see a flat call here from Rain, which
He
it does.
does call. Wow, did Kevin just fold ace, 10, 9, 8?
Yeah. It only is 10-8 was suited.
Okay, okay.
I think it's-
Hit it on the button with a sweat. We don't know what he has.
John's going to flick in any
I think
fold
John will
here.
flick in 25 with the jack 10, 9, 6.
Yeah, fairly standard stuff so far.
Does.
Let's just see like an absolute carnage flop. Like
Sightgasm says, Henry, you sound so quiet. Wake up. Probably because you're sitting next to old boombox here.
thanks, Sargasm, always got my back. You know, always got my back.
So as you guys can see, Rain with the best hand. He has the overpair of queens. Stephen has elected to c-bet. Pretty dicey
Yeah.
on a 7 deuce deuce. He does have some equity, but not a lot. Equity has improved to 25% on this turn. He checks the turn. Now, will Rain check behind with his queens, or will he elect to bet?
Should be
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do, if I'm being completely honest, in spots like this in PLO. Could probably go either way.
I think on such a dry board you can just like
Protection bet your
protect, yeah,
queens.
protect your hand.
Yep.
don't think Stephen's ever checking back like kings or aces. They might check back kings. I don't think he's checking back aces. I don't think range should ever have any deuces in his range anyway. So
I mean, he might, right? If he has like king, 10 deuce or something.
Yeah. A dangler.
But yeah, I hear you in general for sure.
Stuff.
Jeffrey says Andy is a sushi grinder. Who could have predicted that? Well, I don't know. Like a bit of sushi, what can I say? Right, guys, and what's the average buy-in for this table? Most people buying in for 1k. Some of the guys have got in for 2k. I think Kahan and Heta both in for 2k.
Yeah.
Maybe half and half, 2k and 1k, guys. So back into the action. Tapio under the gun.
What would you like to buy in this type of game? 100 bigs?
I just would not be in a PLO game, but I mean, if I guess I'd buy in for the min because I'm not very good at it, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Yeah, to be fair. I mean, I like to think that I should pick it up fairly quickly, but you know, like this is surely just a fold, 5-5-4 deuce.
Yeah.
I think, right?
It should be a fold.
Okay. Excuse me. I am still learning.
I was playing a lot of PLO a few years ago, and like hands like this just get you in so much trouble where you do like hit your set, and you know
you don't know where it is.
You don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Player flops at a bigger set. And, Oh, no one actually hits a set here.
Yeah, like, Wilson has actually the best hand with jacks. He's not going to know it though. Ace on the turn puts Stephen out in front, but not with a big equity advantage. A couple of flush draws and a lot of straight draw combinations are still out there. Everyone's going to check, I think. And the 6 of clubs on the river gives Heta the check mark with the queen high flush. John's going to bluff here.
But John's got a flush.
Oh, he does. I do apologise. Sorry, 10 high flush.
All three of them have got a flush.
Heta's going to call. I mean, he's definitely going to call for 50. Does not strike me as someone who's going to lay this down for this price.
Not for what we saw from the previous stream, that's for sure. Wow. Oh, he's mucked. He's forward.
Okay.
Wow. And is John going to show his...
Surprised. I guess John's only supposed to bet with the king high flush and boats.
And on the paired board as well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite shocked by that. I could have put money on the fact that he would have called there, and he lets it go.
So Ace Mace Face, the triple-barreled rhyme, has followed the chat. Thank you very much, buddy. We have had an insane number of follows today.
Yeah.
You know, gotta love it, guys. Gotta love the love from all of you. Thank you so much. As always, we appreciate you very much.
The follow hype is real.
How much does Kevin love his phone? He's never off the thing, man.
I want to know what he's
Candy
doing.
Crush. It's 100% Candy Crush.
I'll have to go and ask
It's
him.
either Tinder or Candy Crush. And his wife's here, I believe. So, Tinder. It's definitely Tinder. 100% Tinder.
I was playing with Kevin in London, and I know he likes to bet on horses.
Right.
And whilst we were playing, he was like asking me, like,
oh, it is like you can see it's a bet inside.
He's like, pick out a horse, and he just read out a list of names. So I'm like, right, that one. So right, I've stuck 100 quid on it. I'm like, shit, man, like you're putting loads of pressure on me here.
So that's a punter after our own hearts, right there. Interesting hand for John here. Ace Jack of Diamonds with 6s.
He should be folding this.
On the button, right?
Yeah, still be folding this. He knows he should be, but maybe he just feels
why,
like he has
why is it a fold? When you draw into the nut flush and you got...
Yeah, your danglers are just folds. I mean, if you're limping in with Ace Jack 6-6, then you've got to be limping in any suited ace, which is like the nuts, really.
Yeah, but you got 6s, you can hit a 6, right? No?
Can. He certainly can.
I'm not disagreeing. Anyway, I'm trying to learn the game. Now, Wilson with an absolutely massive draw. I believe it's called a wrap, right? Is that correct?
Certainly is. He's got bottom set to go with it as well.
Yeah, bottom set with the open-ended straight draw and the flush draw. So Kevin calls 50 with top pair.
Yeah.
Basically drawing dead here, right?
I don't
Not
like
far
this from
off.
Kevin.
Wilson now has leapt into an unassailable lead unless there's a chop.
The thing is, now that Kevin's got the blockers as well, I've seen Kevin turn hands like this into a bluff, and I really wouldn't be surprised if he did.
And this is not the time to be doing it.
Yeah, look, and yeah, Kevin leads out 160. Kevin bets pot.
Which you can understand, right?
You can understand with the queens in his hand.
Yeah.
Maybe that was his plan the entire way. You know, like maybe he felt if an ace
Now,
or a
should
nine.
Wilson flat, based on the fact that Kevin only has 650 behind anyway? And like when we raise, right, we'll only get it in against 7-10 and Queen 10?
I don't think he even gets it in against 7-10.
Right, so we should flat.
I think he should flat, especially with bottom set as well. But when
Yeah.
he is free rolling the redraws that he has,
And we have hearts as well.
if he puts Kevin on Queen 10, I
He
would
wants
want
to
to
get
get
in now. Yeah.
I would want to get in just so I am free rolling against it.
Free rolling for like most boats, basically all the boats probably,
Exactly.
and all the flushes.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if, you know, Kevin does have Queen 10 and he doesn't get
Looks
it in,
as if he is going to do
and the
it.
board pairs,
No, he just calls. Oh no, he does raise.
it's going to scare Kevin away, that's for sure.
So Kevin just has to, the mandatory fold in this spot, you would think. I mean, it's just impossible, isn't it, right, for opponents to be bluffing here?
Yeah.
Almost always.
I think Wilson just gestured, get it in, mate.
Yeah. Kevin elects to show the queens. So, nice pickup for Wilson, winning a €960 pot.
I like the idea there, but just bad timing.
Just bad timing for sure.
And Wilson chose bottom set as well.
20k runners in the free roll, Jeffrey's saying. Wowzers. Oh no, wait, 20k
20K
stack.
runners, I was
I think he means
gonna say,
20k
wow.
stack. What a boss you are, Jeffrey. Not as bossy as our main man, Tony Hitrov, though, who's going to win the free roll. We already decided. Look at this, it's just absolutely crushing.
What a life.
What a sunrunner. Incredible.
What a life.
Jeffrey, right here. Donna, where are you? Someone silence him. Time him out for 600 seconds. Get him timed out. Bush Brudja called me an idiot. It's unacceptable. Time him out. Timed out for 600 seconds. Donna, do your best. Do your dirty work. How do I do it? I want to do it to him. Oh, can I do it? Yes! In your face, Jeffrey. You're timed out.
What a troll. What a way to get back at him. Anytime they say anything bad, we should just start
I don't
timing
even
him out.
learn. I don't even know how to work technology, guys, and I timed him out.
He doesn't even know how to send out tweets on Twitter.
Well, anyway, I got him.
And for those of you who might
Hey!
be wondering what that noise is in
What?
the background, that is Frankie laughing.
It is. It is, in fact, not a pack of wild hyena. It is the boss himself, Frankie, and his booming laugh. Now, John with a super interesting hand. Pair of jacks, king, jack, jack, 8, double suited. Like the look of that hand. It looks pretty enough to me. Now, K-hand, right, should be folding this hand against a raise and a 3-bet.
Everyone,
Stephen should be folding.
I don't know if Stephen's already in the hand.
He is in the hand, he's
He is in the
called.
And Kay is getting involved.
Yeah. Oh. John has flopped
Wow.
huge here.
Wow.
John flopping a gut shot. He has the nut flush draw, double gut shot, in fact.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Open ender and a gut shot. My apologies. Yeah, pretty nice spot to be in. As we can see, he has 45% equity.
The thing is,
K-hand has got top pair.
yeah, this is never going in. John's just going to see bet and take
it down. Yeah, K-hand with just a pair of aces cannot continue really here.
Looks like John continued.
Yeah, I think John bet and they both folded, which seemed to make a lot of sense. Hamby following the stream, thank you very much. I feel kind of bad with the timeout, but I think it just had to be done.
You can undo it if you feel
No,
bad.
no chance.
No? Okay.
Nobody calls me an idiot. Gets away with it.
10-minute timeout.
Exactly.
That's
Yep.
a bit harsh,
Well,
man. Wow.
what can I say? I'm strict. I'm a stern taskmaster. I will suffer no fools.
Fair enough.
To be honest, it has to be done. And I got a lot of love for Jeffrey. He'll be all right. He got €50 from me last time.
Did he?
Yeah. He won the predict how much money Andy makes
really?
at the feature table.
So he was the one that actually believed in
Indeed.
you. That
He
you-
was.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
And I've shattered that belief now by timing him out. Anyway,
Fair enough. When he goes for the guest this Sunday, he's probably going to say something like minus 2k or something.
that's fine. It just motivates me to prove my detractors wrong. So anyway, guys, on we go. This is the 510 PLO late stream of day 2 of the Cash Game Festival here in Tallinn. Coming to you guys in a 30-minute delay to protect the integrity of the game. I'm sure any of you who are following poker streams will know that.
And Kevin decided to limp in from under the gun with a 6 deuce 4-4. No point really mentioning the suits because they're hardly ever good. But
that seems pretty terrible.
In this case, his hearts are actually live.
Stephen can raise here, right? I would like to see a raise here. Looks like a good hand.
It's an amazing hand.
Yeah.
I'd prefer it if like it was double suited, but
sure.
Against any hand, it just has
Kevin's flicking it in. Why are we flicking that in?
And Haiti's got a great hand as well.
Okay.
Apart from that, I don't like obviously the King 8 being.
Rain as well, right? There's a lot of interesting hands here. 5, 6, 7's decent, right? I know the flush is the kind of flush draw, the spade draw isn't great, but a lot of options.
4, 5, 6 flop would be really interesting.
So is Wilson just priced in here, even with the hand that's not great? No, you can just fold. John also gets out of the way.
John decides to let it hit the muck, and 325 euros in the pot already, going 4 ways to this flop. And we just see, wow.
Wow, Hater.
Just loving life at the moment.
The thing is, right, you can't be that confident about your hand, right, when the ace out there as well. Like, Stephen can have all the aces and stuff, right?
Yeah,
pocket aces.
Agree.
So everyone checks.
And he would play aces the exact same way as well. I think he would check back.
You think he checks the flop? Okay.
It's an interesting turn.
So Hater again, yeah, doesn't lead.
Because Stephen now picks up like some additional outs to go with his gut shot.
So Stephen can bet turn shove river perhaps in this spot. Feels like a viable spot to actually do that.
And Haiti.
He's gonna call,
should
right?
Be check call, in my opinion.
Sure. But if Stephen does shove river on a blank, we're not absolutely thrilled, right, when he puts it in? Because, like you say, he has all the aces and stuff that can check back.
Yeah, definitely. I think with aces, though, he bets more on the turn.
Okay. And wow, he's rivered him.
Haiti's got the full house, though.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah,
My
Stephen
apologies.
Does hit his straight.
Okay, so check all in call. Now he's going to go for the lead. Maybe he thinks his opponent will check back some ace X.
This is I actually really like this line.
Stephen calls river with a straight. He's gonna get the bad news that it's no good. 1.3k pot going the way of Hater. Nice hand, sir.
I really like that lead on the river. Because you're calling anyway, and if Stephen does decide to check behind, you're just missing out on so much value from these types of hands.
Yeah.
So if he already knows that he's going to call, and if he's like, well, if he's got aces, then so be it.
Yeah.
Or if he's got ace queen or C box ace queen, then so be it. But you get so much value from like pocket nines, queen 9, jacks,
sure.
10, 10, 8. So I do like the lead here. And,
well played from Hater.
Well played.
Ice Swallow says, "Lol, Andy, that was so rude." Hey, you called me an idiot. What do you want me to do? I cannot allow such impertinence to go unpunished. But all right, he's been in the corner enough. Let's undo it. Where is he? Where's the boost bridger? Come on, son. I know that just means I'm going to do it again. Look.
I think is he back now?
I don't know.
He's a mod. He's a
Unban.
subscriber.
Oh no! Look what's happened. It's all gone. It's all gone Pete Tong. What does this mean?
What have you done? No,
I don't think I did anything.
That's banned. You didn't know that's fine.
I didn't.
That's fine.
Oh, it's him. He's just logged in on another account. He got me. Unbelievable. I don't know how to do it, mate. You've messed with the wrong guy.
Return my mod.
You've messed with the wrong boy, mate. I actually don't know how to.
Our Sightgasm should be able to help us out.
Can you help us out?
Or any of the other mods.
Moderator, look. Oh, I've clicked it. Something happened.
And fairly standard stuff here. And John gets this one through with the open. Reasonable holding.
Good times. Well, you know what? I will watch the video after the stream. I had to get something to eat, guys. I'm not a machine. Sometimes things need to be done. Anyway, so Hater out in front, 2.4k euros. Followed up by Wilson and Kahan, Tapio, Stephen, Rain, John and Kevin. Bringing up the rear with 570 euros, guys. Who's winning the free roll? What do you have for me, guys? Who's winning? Apart from Tony, who's got chunks. Tony's got like 28k. The blind's like 100 or something. Incredible.
Casually rolling with a 280.
Every time I look, he's just got somebody needing 2 outs. Absolute boss.
Must be nice. Teach me how to get aces over kings, please.
Oh, look at that hand. Wilson with the ace, king, 9, 10 of heart. That's got to be a good hand.
Reasonable hand, yeah.
Just
sure.
reasonable?
Yeah, reasonable hand.
All right.
Nothing.
See, it shows how much of a
crazy
PLO fish I am out. I'd be like, yes, let's raise this.
Goes with the limp.
K-hand folding, the ace, queen, 6, 6. Reina on the button with 7, 7, 4, 3 is going to raise. Interesting. Kevin going for the flat call.
Wow,
In the small blind with
calling
ace,
here as well.
ace, 6, 5.
Yeah. I don't mind that from Kevin. I'd prefer it if he was closing the action. Obviously, there's the guy that's limped him from under
Sure.
the gun. Could easily be coming in.
Who could
for
limp
a
raise.
limp pot.
Sure.
But no, fairly standard stuff across the
So
board.
the flop is king, 10, 4. Wilson out in front with the top 2 pair. Hayter, though, has a lot of redraws. He can redraw, he can make a straight, he can make better 2 pairs than Wilson.
Wilson must be loving life here with the ace of spades as well, because no one's going to go crazy unless they got queen jack of
Right.
spades. So yeah, having the ace of spades is like great
Pretty
for
huge
him
here.
as well.
So he's going to bet 75.
He's never worried about obviously the nut flush.
So is he getting called by anybody here?
Shouldn't be.
Hayter could call, but probably fold.
No back doors apart from the gut shot, and like his gut shot, he never knows if it's good anyway.
Sure.
No. Even if the jack of spades builds up. Now he could bluff this. Like he could turn his hand into a bluff here for sure.
This seems like the perfect spot to
It's
bluff.
the dream card with the
Yeah.
2 queens in his hand. He
Sure.
should be bombing pot here.
And now he has the queen of spades in his hand. He's surely obligated to bluff this river.
Yeah. And if
No.
he just doesn't, they
Surprising.
do check it through. I think if you are going to call with that hand, for some reason Wilson shows king 10, forgetting that he has the ace for a better 2 pair. No, but I would have preferred to see him obviously lead turn with the 2 queens. But no, he decides to take the more passive approach with his king queen. And Wilson cruising at the moment. I think he sat down with 1k. Obviously got that double up with, well, it was a split pot, wasn't it? With the aces against kings. And they scooped that pot against Kevin as well. So he is cruising at the moment. He did say he crushed the PLO game yesterday as well, or this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So the man knows what he's doing. That's what he
does.
says.
Hey, Archite Katos. Architect Toss. Tough one. He's just followed the stream. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. Oh, interesting. John under the gun with the ace, king, queen, 9.
And again, just like having 3 of the same suit.
It's not ideal, yeah.
You've just got your own blockers. It's not great.
But still a nice, it's still a decent hand,
It's
right?
decent, yeah. It's
I'm
decent.
never sure, this is the thing for me, just learning the game, I'm never sure what hand we're supposed to raise. Like this raise from Reynolds seems terrible to me. Jack 10, 10, 3, he's made it 50.
It's over there.
I mean, that seems horrific to me. Is that right?
What's the word you use? Dumpster.
Dumpster.
Yeah.
Dumpster
It's
raise.
pretty dumpster raise, you know.
I mean, it's...
like your diamonds are.
What do we need at 10 high? We
Yeah.
needs to come 10 high.
Diamonds are hardly ever good. You know, you're going to see overcards like a huge
Yeah.
amount of the time.
Like now?
Yeah. And you've just put 50 euros in the pot.
Sure.
He is in position though, which is like the only thing he's got going for him. Apart from that,
So John currently with the best hand, won't be able to know it as yet.
we are
Kay
sweating.
has a gut shot and the flush draw. He's drawn to the nuts with his gutter. Yeah, John's still in front, but he's not going to bet. He's definitely not going to know. We don't know what Tapio has or Hayter has, which doesn't make life very easy for us.
And Kay pots it by the way, bets 200 into.
I think I like this. I think I like this play. Like, John can't call this bet.
I think John will look him up. They got a lot of history together, like I was saying.
Really, though, how can we look? I mean, I know they have history, but he has every good 2-pair combo here, K-hand, set of 8s, stuff like this. I would fold.
Tapio and Haiti and
I like that. I like that sizing from K-hand. Recognising that nobody had much of a strong holding on the flop. Seemed like a good spot to semi-bluff.
he always gives John a cheeky little look when he gets one through, you know, like across the table. It's like, haha,
Hey,
I've got one over on you, buddy.
yeah. Jeffrey, if you want to tell me how to do it, mate, then I will. I don't know how, though.
How do you return a mod?
How do I make him a mod again?
Right click.
We want to make Gus Brugger a mod because he's came back and been respectful. Any more of your lip, though? Any more of your lip, Jeffrey? You're getting banned for life this time.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
7-7 Muzza. But I just want to know, because for oh, he did it again. Thanks, idiot. Okay. See ya. Oh, you did it. There you go. Banned. Oh, you did the idiot. Oh. There you go. Banned from the channel. Disaster.
He's absolutely raging right now.
He's gone. He's out of here. How do we unban? Or you can't do it?
I think you
there
can.
You go, yeah.
Unban.
Oh, what a shame.
That's what I know, because 24 years I've been living next door to Andy.
It doesn't want him back. Brilliant. Good banter, Jeffrey, as always, my friend.
I like this race from Haiti as well on the button, by the way. It's nice.
Massive flop for John here.
Do it with
2 pair and the nut flush draw.
75.
So what do we think of Hater betting here? It's okay considering he raised 3.
Yeah, he has a massive range advantage, but I just...
Sure. Now, does John just call?
This is exactly what I was about to ask you. I mean, I don't... Yeah, so he's raised and he's snap folded. I think when you block aces, and you got 2 pair and you got obviously the redraws and nuts, but the thing is, if an offsuit queen, jack 10 peels off,
okay.
You're never loving life. And,
there we go, he's back. He's not banned from this channel anymore. Right, wonderful. Alright, on we go. So guys, this is our 5-10 PLO game of the evening session here at the Tallinn Cash Game Festival. Wilson making the fastest start.
Kevin's put the phone away as well.
I think it's time, Kevin. It's time for the phone to go away permanently. It's not helping his game.
I know.
Certainly not. For anybody watching at home who doesn't have like much experience playing live or anything like this, you know, it actually can be really super debilitating to have your phone because you're missing spots. You can make incising mistakes. You can miss reads on players, even though live reads don't exist.
I agree.
But you can, right?
I always have my headphones in. Don't get me wrong. And you know, occasionally I do like look down for like 5-10 minutes, like at Facebook, Instagram, someone messages me. But having your phone at the table and not paying attention to timing tells, picking up on people's like actions, the way they're like the way they're playing with their chips before they make a move. What we saw yesterday with Kevin on the phone, as soon as he had aces, his phone was down, messing around with chips, and then like leaning forward,
becomes a much
body on
easier
the table.
read. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and yeah, you can give away tells by being on your phone. If you're on your phone and then suddenly all of a sudden you're interested in the action that's going on,
it's a bit of a tell, isn't it?
That, like you're interested in because you've got a decent hand.
Absolutely.
It looks like Geordie's going to be jumping into the booth.
Mr. Jordan Allen is having a munch, having something to eat.
And I mean, everyone's got like a gut shot. Rain obviously currently with the best hand.
Jordan, jump in for 2 minutes. Abby, you don't need to talk. You can say hello. I need to.
Yeah, no worries.
Right, guys, I will be right back. Oh, it's all right. Nothing in it.
Going to be joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Geordie, that was on yesterday. He is in a slightly more sober state today.
Yeah, very slightly.
Just an orange juice, please.
What's been going
on? So far, just scenes, like absolute carnage. We had a...
Is it as crazy as the Hold'em game earlier? Or?
So obviously, like the Hold'em game earlier, I was like, get Geordie on the phone because he needs to be in this game. But this has been fairly like straightforward. You have a lot of players. You got Kay, you got John, who prefer PLO to Hold'em. Yeah, been playing PLO for a long time, so they do they know what they're doing. Kevin's employing the old limp call strat, fairly standard stuff. And Haiti, the go seat in the blue jacket there in C5, he doesn't mind flicking it in, you know. Right. Yeah, he doesn't mind flicking it in. And he flicked it in with 8-3 of spades earlier on for 250 bigs on the previous stream. So
how did that work out?
He got called by 9-6 offsuit. And 9-6 offsuit held.
It's a dirty flip, isn't it?
It's a €1,000 pot.
Yeah, the old school dirty flip. The old school 55-45.
The classic 9-6 off against 8-3 suited for 500 bigs. you see it all the time. You see it all the time. You know, it's fairly standard stuff. But how you been getting on? I came over. I sweated one of your hands. I looked down at your cards. You had aces first hand.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm just a lucky charm.
And then Picasso sweated me in a flop bottom set.
Really?
Yeah. And I just went pop, 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 and got 3 streets.
You got paid every street. Yeah. Nice. So how are you doing? Are you up?
Yeah, I'm winning a couple hundred. But I've just picked up because the Arsenal game's on, so I wanted something to eat. So I was like, going to eat, watch the football, and
Are you
then.
a Gooner supporter then, or?
No, I just
You just love football.
yeah, I just like watching football.
Who do you support?
Celtic. Come on, Celtic, of course.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
But yeah, so.
I
Yeah,
know.
Sunday we might need to find. Oh, Saturday is it? I don't know. Celtic v Rangers, so I'll be.
What time's kickoff?
I think it's 12 in the UK, so it'll be like 2 o'clock here.
We'll have to find like a bar around here. Then.
I'm pretty sure I'll source an Irish bar from somewhere to go watch it. Definitely.
It's
I'll
funny
run
that like a lot of my friends, because I used to live up in Glasgow, I was telling you.
Yeah.
Although they either they support either Rangers or Celtic, a lot of them do have teams from the Premiership. Are you like that yourself? Like anyone kind of fanboy, or are you just
Not really. I
must be Liverpool then if you're Celtic. Like, a bit of a soft spot.
No, not at all. Like I just kind of like watching the Prem games. Like before, when I was younger, it was Man U, just because I liked how they played. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really have an affinity towards them. Since I discovered gambling as well, it was whoever I had money on, that was who I supported.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And how did you find it yesterday in the booth? You guys were cracking.
I enjoyed it. I
really
enjoyed it.
watching
I mean, I was thinking back when I woke up this morning. I was going, I don't even know if I made any sense when I was talking, but yeah, no, I had fun. I had a good day yesterday. It was nice. Coming here for the first time, meeting a lot of the guys, and yeah, it was good. It was a good crack, definitely.
We can't waste time tomorrow though. Like, I feel like we wasted today, but everyone kind of needed to just like get refreshed.
Well, I had to wait in my bag. I had to wait until coming back with my bag. I had no clothes.
We need to do something tomorrow.
And listen, I went shopping. I done something constructive.
True,
I went
yeah.
got the veggies.
Guys, woke up this morning. Man here, been out shopping, had breakfast in. We had like bought like chocolate, ham, bread, milk.
Yeah, the standard chocolate.
The standard stuff
there was,
that you need in the morning.
Easter bunny eggs that were on sale because it's not Easter anymore. So you can't knock back value. You know,
Yeah.
just go for it.
How much were they going for?
Like 50 cents.
That's
55 cents. Yeah.
You've got to flick them in, right?
Got to, man. It's cheaper than buying just a bar of chocolate.
And all I had last night were complaints. We're currently staying about 900 metres from the casino. I'm like, guys, come on, let's just walk it. We don't need to get a taxi.
It's not the 900 metres, it's the stairs at the other end. It's the stairs at the other end. It's like 6 flights of stairs. There's no left.
Andrew and Jordy just rinsing me the entire way back to the apartment. Just like
I was drunk, Jordan. Though, so I'm gonna go past. I actually walked here. It was quite a pleasant walk, but I didn't bring a jacket. Because the apartment's so hot. And it was sunny. I just thought
Did
it'd
you
be
walk
warm.
here or did you get a taxi?
No, I walked.
it's a lovely day today as well.
Yeah, I mean, missed most of it, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
We've been seeing some really unconventional calls. Are you much of a PLO player yourself?
I play PLO, but very badly.
Okay. See, like this
I
for
do
me
enjoy it, but I'm
is a fold, but I know that Haiti's not going
45.
anywhere here with the ace 10-10 5. And he's decided to raise it up as well.
He's got some connectors there as well with it. So 10, he's got the ace, he's got diamond suits, the ace and the 5 can work well together. I mean,
Yeah. But the thing is, like, apart from like with your 10s, you're going to see a lot of overcards, in my opinion. You know, obviously the nut flush, great. But how many times is that going to come in? You're playing a pot out of position. You've got good players on your left as well, such as John. And if you hit your ace, like, what are you doing if an ace goes off? You know. And I'd like to see Kevin use his blockers here. If he can find, like, he does decide to check. And Haiti as well, obviously, with the 10s, has blockers in that straight, so he can obviously use his 10s and get creative.
but now he decides to check. Yeah, I think this just goes check round. Let's see if the turn brings anything funky.
John does turn the mug's end of the straight, and Kevin and Haiti with them blockers still. I would like to see.
So Kevin's now turned this hand into a bluff.
Yeah, it's about 125 into 190. I like it. We saw him do it earlier on with queens on a King Jack 9 board. He had pocket queens in his hand, and he potted turn when the straight came in. I do like the play. And what is Tapio's?
Yeah, he's got enough flush draw. He's turned enough flush draw, but he has 3 hearts in his hand.
Yeah, I don't like this from Tapio. Obviously, with the with like having blockers in your hand again. and no other redraws, so I'd rather just let this one go.
Yeah, I think Kevin makes a good shot here. He's going to win.
One
Does,
check,
and
C4 all
John does
in.
lay down the best hand, and
330,
happy now with
7-4.
King.
C1
Is
fold.
he tanking? He does let it go. That's a really good bluff from Kevin. Obviously, knows his nines block the nut straight. Well, just block the straight in general, and it's obviously really hard for anyone else to have anything. Good play there by Kevin.
Yeah,
I bet you weren't expecting that.
no, that's no. PLO is a different game, you know.
He does play really well.
Yeah.
I've played some PLO with Kevin. He's put me in a cage a few times where I've got like the second nut flush and like, there's already 700 in, and he'll just put me in a cage with a naked ace of spades or something, and and then like when you do end up calling, he's just got the nuts. He's a very competent Omaha player, and it'd be nice to see him obviously recover from yesterday. I don't think he actually ended up down as much as he was at the beginning. He doubled up a few hands.
Yeah.
He got tens in against pocket fours.
That was later on.
Yeah, for like 850, 900. So his initial buy-in of 1,000 obviously did get quite a lot of that back. I think he actually ended up like 150 euros or so. So
I mean,
anything can happen. Have you had a beer today?
no, I'm stone cold sober, but I'm going to have one after
You're
I
gonna have one?
Yeah. I mean, it was nice of Andrew to offer to buy me one though.
Yeah, obviously.
That was nice.
So you did
It's
buy
alright,
one.
it's fine, you sit down, I'm good. On you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I mean,
See you later, guys.
No.
obviously, like you didn't buy many drinks yesterday, Geordie. That was our friend Geordie in the building. He is a no-limit hold'em crusher himself. The man's been playing poker since the age of 19, I believe. He's 28 now. Plays all across, well, not just Europe. Plays a lot in LA as well and Vegas. So, guys, if any of you are going to be coming to future festivals, you do get the chance to mingle with some crushers. And Kevin here does flop the nut flush, and Stephen might get optimistic with bottom two. It'd be interesting to see how this plays out with Kevin now, whether he's going to reveal the strength of his hand and re-raise. I'm just going to feel that if Stephen has a flush, he's going to keep barreling it off. I'd be really interested to see what comes on the turn. Thanks, buddy. And the 8 of hearts pulls off on the turn. Kevin currently with the tick mark next to his name, although Stephen does have outs and does check through, and I would like to see a check here from Kevin and just try and see if just let Stephen hang himself basically, but he does elect to fold. And Kevin now on 1.1k after a rough and shaky start.
With the nut flush. It's a decent flop, isn't it?
Decent flop, mate. Decent flop. He does scoop himself a €250 profit.
Wonderful. Jeffrey, Team Cider, mate, you know it, my man, you know it. Jeffrey, when am I seeing you next at one of these stops? It has been too long, my friend. I can indeed confirm that it is Summersby. The cider of the distinguished gentleman. That's why I drink it. Hey, we got more followers coming in. Guys, you have been wonderful tonight. We have had so many new followers. Conquer Bad Fur Day and Darren Campo, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're enjoying. Did I miss any action when I was away, apart from that flush for Kevin?
Kevin had a flush, and Kevin, the previous hand, made a very, very well-timed bluff using the blockers that he had to the nut straight.
Nice.
On a 4 straight board, he had pocket nines in his hand, and he got called on the turn by a flush draw, and then he got the mugs end of the straight. The river bricked, he jammed it in, and obviously guys like the other two players just couldn't call.
See? Kevin, look what happens, Kevin, when that phone is in the
pocket.
pocket.
Has gone down and he's
crushing.
Cruising.
I'm gonna speak to him afterwards.
He's gone from 500 to 1.1.
I'm gonna take the phone off him, smash it,
confiscate
just
it.
Gonna smash it against the wall and be like, Kevin, without that phone, 2 more sessions, and then, like the cost of the phone will be recouped.
Yeah,
and you'll be minted.
And you can buy 2 phones. And interesting spot here for K.
Oh, here we go. Look, is this real life? Anyone still playing the 2K free roll? Well, my main man Tony is still in, and also I think Jeffrey was still in. Anyway, is this real life? 3rd of 187. That's a fun sweat. It's a good sweat.
Great start.
It's a fun sweat.
Great start.
Come on, guys, get it shipped. What's up top? What, 500 euros or something, probably? 400 euros, guys. What's for the win? Let us know. So, three-way to the flop, guys. We can see that Reina has the most equity here. He has bottom pair and a flush draw, along with some 2-pair draws. Wilson actually with an open-ended draw to go along with his pair of 10s. This is why you see he has 31%. So Kay currently has the best hand, right? But it's super unlikely for him to hold.
80.
Yeah, he should.
Believe that's correct.
Be seeing a turn here.
This is where I would struggle. Wow, Rain has just absolutely bombed it. Potted it, 390. What do we think of this? I mean,
just with the naked flush draw, I know obviously it's got bottom pair.
It's liable to work this though, right? Like against the hands that we can see.
Wilson should fold here, just because obviously
massive sizing.
Yeah.
We don't have any club blockers.
Yeah, and because obviously 2 of his straight cards are obviously clubs.
Sure.
So obviously the 6 of clubs and the jack of clubs, you're never loving life
Yep.
anyway.
And plus he has K-hand behind that he doesn't know what K-hand's going to do yet.
Exactly. So it'll be interesting to see what he does here.
Looks like a very well-timed pot bet from Rain here. In my uneducated PLO eyes, but seems fair.
We just see what K does, you know.
Is it 6 fold?
Whether he does that, snap folds. And Rain gets that one through. Lovely stuff. Picks up 300 euros profit, and we haven't really seen much from Kay. He hasn't really been flopping the best of it so far. Has been picking up hands, but just getting out flopped.
Sure.
What's going on in the chat?
What's going on in the chat? As the Haymonio say, that's our catchphrase.
Is it?
Says, what's going on in the chat? That's my Haymonio impression.
Okay.
How was it? Gold is the word you're searching for. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't my best.
It's optimistic. We've been going with optimistic. We'll keep going with optimistic.
Dumpster. That one was dumpster. That's fine. I can do some other ones. Any other impressions that people would like to hear? We've already had Australian. Hey, the chat is very high morale from Jeffrey.
It's high morale.
The morale is ripping.
It is
ripping out of us here. This is the 510 stream, guys. 510 PLO. Evening stream of day 2 already at day 2
I know.
of the festival.
I
It's
can't
flying.
believe it. It is
Flying. But guys, we are here right through to the 29th of April. 2 streams per day. You will have myself and Henry in the chat, in the booth, every day. Please continue to join us. The streams so far today have been amazing.
It's been quality today. Yeah, it's been really good. And come on, guys.
Is it bad play? Is that what you're
I
getting
don't-
at? Hater, big hand.
Yeah.
So he's going to pot this, right? You just have to pot.
This is why I don't like limit, because you're just going to get punished so many times.
Sure.
You know, people behind. And Wilson, obviously, we're sweating with Wilson at the moment.
Oh, Kevin with the Jack 10-9-6. Not a bad looking hand, but
I prefer the Jack 10-9-6 to the Jack 10-8-5.
sure. But Tapio disagrees. Kahan also continuing. Some definite thin calls from both of these players. And that kind of incentivizes Kevin to call, right?
Yeah.
It's probably not the worst call, right, when everyone's called?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, not at all.
We don't know what Wilson has,
A lot of connectivity.
but he has called.
6 player.
So, what will the flop be? King, King, Queen. Now we can see that Hater. There we go. Now we see Wilson's hand. So King, King, Queen. He's not going to know it. Hater will not be loving that
No,
in the slightest in a
there's
multi-way
so
pot
many
like this.
in everyone's
It's
range.
14.
Yeah, no one has one, incredibly.
And I think it's going to
Any
be
straight
whoever
draws?
One
best
check,
takes it, really. I don't think Haiti
It looks like no one's going to bet here, actually.
continue.
Now Rain is going to bet. Interesting.
60.
Now, I mean, this can't be for value, right? Like, he has. This must be a bluff.
5. Gold.
With Queen 10, 4, 4.
Yeah, and
What's going through his mind here then? Because somebody can surely be checking, like, all King X. It's got to be possible.
I mean, it's very plausible that Haiti just has flopped quads,
Flop
or
quads,
you
right.
know, or full house.
King,
you know.
Queen, like Ace, Ace, King, Queen, or
Yeah.
something like
And
this.
see, now he's going to get in a world
Oh.
of pain, you know, like he's turned trips and he might look him up. However, he should check behind here.
Yeah, because now he will think he has showdown against a hand like Aces or whatever.
Should be checking behind, and
So now what's going to happen? Does Hater value bet with a Queen? Should you value bet with a Queen? I'm not sure, yeah, I think you should probably check. No?
No, he shouldn't.
Even like a blocker sizing or something?
No, I think you can quite comfortably check that down.
Okay.
Because I do think because Rayner does have some like full houses that he just checks back as a trap on the turn. I think.
Sure.
But everyone changes it up, and I wonder if he had bet whether he would have got paid, would have got looked up. But I'm going to assume that Rayner would have snap folded. Tony, how are you getting on? Good stuff.
50k. What's the blinds? There you go, Mr. Tony Hitchroff, guys, still in the hunt in the free roll. Has 50k, big blind 2k. Good luck, Tony. So Heita taking down a nice pot there, boosts his stack up to 2.4k euros. Vilson with 2.2k, followed closely behind by Kahan. Yeah, then Tapio, and then bringing up the rear, John and Stephen with just under 1,000 euros. And the phoneless Kevin Malone making a rally up to 1.1k.
Yeah.
I believe PLO's Kevin's best game, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure. But we've seen that he really knows.
He knows how to turn hands into bluffs.
Yeah,
and stuff.
he really does. And it's nice to see, especially at this level as well, like some next level thinking. And I think he just prefers full cards in general. I think he felt a bit like, I don't know, he didn't really seem to be like interested yesterday. He was on his phone constantly, whereas now he's just like, he's off the phone, he's focused, he's making like well-timed bluffs in good spots, and it's working out for him. So hopefully we'll see him make a run for it today.
Absolutely. So Stephen opening up the Ace-Jack 5-3. Personally, I favour a fold, but we know that Stephen likes the action. Now Rayner has a decision to make with a pair of kings, an ace, and the 6.
Yeah, I like to pot this here, like with the ace blocker as well.
I think he's just called. He did only flick one chip in. No, he did 3-bet to 100, okay.
6 fold.
So Stephen, 65 to call, he doesn't have a great hand.
8 call.
Now that's the problem when you open with a hand like this,
Yeah,
right?
you're out of position as well.
But he has flicked it in. So the flop has brought him nothing of note. Rayner in a dominant position here, but he does check behind.
I think that's a reasonable check behind as
Sure.
well.
Now Stephen has a great hand to bluff with here. He has an open-ended draw. Now he does have the jack of clubs, elects not to do it. Check, check, turn. And there is another club on the river. Now Stephen needs to bluff here, right?
I think it's just going to get checked through.
You don't bluff here though when your opponent doesn't bet the turn. When they bet the turn with the bulk of their flushes. We have the jack of clubs blocker. We're also blocking straights with the jack in our hand. Yeah, I would bluff.
Takes it down.
Yeah, I would bluff.
It does take it down.
Check my knowledge of the PLO scene. That's right.
Seat open. Go and jump in.
Hey, I'm in. I would play it. I'm not scared to go and have a go. Irish in Spain with a bad beat. Ace king against king jack in the free roll. GG.
Damn.
Unlucky, buddy. Maybe next time. We are going to have a bunch of free rolls for you guys all week long here at the Cash Game Festival. So feel free to tune in every day, and I will be giving you the passwords to try and lock up some of that free money.
Yeah, don't worry if you didn't cash today, guys. We've got we've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's free rolls coming up, so plenty more time to get your hands on some free moolah.
Absolutely.
I love free money. I think it's like my
Best kind of money?
It's like my third favourite thing in the world.
And what's the other two?
I'm not allowed to say. I'm not allowed to say. But it's
Fortnite and jogging.
It's definitely
Fortnite and jogging. Good cardio.
We'll
So I hear.
We'll go with jogging.
All right.
Let's just say working out. Let's use that.
Where is my list of free rolls?
No.
There we go. There we go.
Free race.
Tomorrow, I can exclusively reveal that the free roll is on 32 Red.
Boom.
Thank you to our partners at 32 Red for putting on that free roll, but I will not be revealing the password to you guys right now. You're going to have to tune in tomorrow. Come back and join us. Give us all the amazing chat that you've given us today. Anyway, yeah, there is going to be a free roll tomorrow.
Race, 150,
Jeffrey says, when are we playing Fortnite? Mate, don't even know what it is, but I do know that it's something the cool kids play.
Yeah.
And it seems to be some kind of streaming game.
Oh no, I mean there's people that
that what
stream
it is?
it. It's that, you know when we were in the hotel the other night?
Yeah, like
You asked-
there was
you
some
were
guy running around with
You
a
were
sword.
like, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's Fortnite.
Right.
That was Fortnite. It's the new thing. It's in.
It's in. It's the in thing. I hear
it's
people.
what the cool kids.
I hear
like
people
play.
talk about it. I'm too old. I'm too withered, Jeffrey, to play something
He
called
doesn't
Fortnite.
even know how to use like a PlayStation controller.
Hey, now that's a bit much. I'm just trying to stay alive for the next fortnight. That's the only thing I'm concerned with at this time. Heta takes it down with a well-timed bowl up. Well, he does have a pair of sevens.
4-bet free as well.
Oh,
3-bet
okay.
free, so.
Okay. Takes it down. So on we go, guys. So probably have around about an hour and a half left. Seems to be about right. 1 hour?
Yeah.
There we go, guys. An hour left of the stream. Today has been rapid. We have flown through. As you can see, Heta out front, 2.6k. John up, bringing up the rear currently, but he hasn't really had a chance to get involved. Only bought in for 1k, so it's not as if he's in too bad of a spot.
And for those of you who forgot, this man right here took the overs on 5k, and the biggest spot's been 3.8.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
not.
Yeah, the action at the end, they all try and win the trophy.
No way.
We've had enough of your smug nonsense, alright?
I've locked up 35 euros for today's stream.
Mate, you're grimmed. You're not getting paid. You're grimmed. 100% grimmed. I will grim that back in taxify fees before the end of this trip.
You haven't paid for a single taxi.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I'll be grimming it back. 100%. Loving life.
If we would have
I bought all the drinks though. I
Mate,
think I've bought you about 18 orange juices.
Wow.
18's exaggerating.
The free orange juices. That
No. I would have to pay for them. This is before we got our.
Nonsense. This is a great hand, by the way, here from Rain. And
Here he comes.
Does decide to raise it up.
Good fold, Kevin. Now Heta with an interesting spot. He is double suited. He does have a pair of fives.
So please don't raise.
He has, I think. He's taken the aggro route. Well, you know what? I almost prefer to take an aggressive line than.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but you just don't block.
John's
anything.
fuming here. Look at him. He's not happy. Any chance John goes for a 4-ball? Probably not.
If he had a naked ace, then fair enough, but I don't think he can cold 4 here. It would
Any
work.
chance he peels?
He could peel. I would like, if he does peel, Rain should be just sticking it in both their eyes
Right.
behind.
See, I would fold here, but I'm not sure if that's correct.
Yeah, no, it is.
It is correct?
It's
Alright
it's
then.
either 4-bet or fold. And obviously John, being like the experienced player that he is, he should be.
Oh, listen to this. Jeffrey says he'll give you more action on over a 5k pot if you like. Steven's 4-bet. What a boss. The ace, queen, 10, 9. John's absolutely hating life here. I mean, he has to fold now, right? There's no way we can continue. Look at him. He's not happy.
And he's flicked in the 320.
So when Reina calls, is it a case of he thinks that, well, if I put it in here, like, is he just trying to get some equity and
with
then put it in?
4-8-5 behind,
Yeah, but like, is he just trying to get some equity?
I'm personally just putting it in.
Like
because
now we're gonna have to fold,
a
right?
flop like this comes, you've got backdoor diamonds, you've got middle pair, you've got the 2 gut
got-
shots. You're going to have to go with it, and you're
Okay.
not loving it. He does go with it, and he's going to get snapped off by Steven.
Sure.
He's obviously got the nut flush draw along with top pair and an open in the straight draw.
Yeah.
And he's in a world of pain now. He's
Okay.
looking for
For
a
offsuit 9.
Wow, he bangs out a jack on the turn.
Still. Oh!
Wow.
Makes quads. Runner quads for Reina.
Wow, that's just...
Woo!
That's insane.
Steven is absolutely crestfallen.
That's insane. And John going to be super happy that that the
was a
pot that
squeeze.
was full bet because he had like king 10, I believe, along with
King 10, King Queen.
yeah, something like
King
that.
Queen 10 10.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, open ender with top pair, and he probably would have been in a world of pain.
There we
He
go.
decided to come along.
Big
Right.
pot for Rain. Make
Not
it
5k though.
2.3k.
2.3k, not 5k. Daily quads in the chat. There we go. Daily quads.
RT Dragonfly, what is the start time tomorrow, my friend? We will be starting at 6 p.m. Estonian local time, my friend. And don't miss it. We actually had some of the most insane action in the lower limit games. People are just going big.
Insane.
So yeah, 4 o'clock UK time, 6 p.m. Estonian time, guys. Yes.
I really hope Steven's not going to try and nurse this 20 big blind stack. Like, you just, in this game, you need to be topping up, or you need to just walk away, because that 200 euros is just going to go in with a hand.
Listen to I've had enough of Jeffrey's trolling. Look at Andy answering a question I answered 2 minutes ago. Well, nobody asked you to answer it. Is the first thing.
He was doing that to me, bro. So
I
he
know.
was like, oh, I'm a mod.
Oh, it's
He's
needle.
like,
Oh,
Henry,
I'm a
catch
mod.
up.
Yada yada. Not for your
well.
nonsense, Jeffrey. You're on your final warning.
Our favourite
Any more
mod-
nonsense banned, and it will not be you'll be getting no mod status or none of this nonsense back.
Our favourite mod, Sightgasm, anyway. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sightgasm. Cooler name, cooler person, better moderator. In your face, Jeffrey. Right. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough battling with Jeffrey in the chat. There you go, RT Dragonfly. Cheers. You're welcome, mate. Thank you. That's a bit of respect.
Yeah.
That's all it
Like
takes.
it.
55.
Classic Jeffrey.
Sit 8 fold.
All right, John. Ace 10, 9, 7, double suited. I feel like John's over folding at this point.
Sit 4 call.
John's raised it up by the looks of it.
Sit
I mean
6
that
call.
he's over folding, as in he doesn't want to fold anymore. Not over folding, as in he's folding too many hands.
Oh, okay. Alright.
John is tired of folding. There we go. Say that instead.
Good player.
And
Does-
what a flop for it.
Does flop an open-ended straight draw and a nut flush draw.
No, he's not going to get looked up by
No,
anyone,
it doesn't look like it. Kevin and Wilson have 10 shades of nothing. How has Kevin got 22% equity here? Just because he has 2 pair of
Sit
draws.
7.
Yep.
It's 4, and that's it.
Bet
Yeah.
125.
And obviously, he has a pair. No one else has a
Sure.
pair.
And he's going to fold, though, you know that. John's going to pick this pot up.
Sit
And,
4 fold.
you watch John's
Sit
face.
6 fold.
You're like, oh.
Oh, there you go. He's happy enough.
No, that's still. He wants to call that.
Mr. John Kite, you know, knowing him well.
He wants to get it in. He's happy to get in there. He's happy to get in. Guys in the chat, how are you guys getting on in the free roll? How many left? Let us know. I was too busy just like loitering around the lobby and on social media. I didn't flick it in.
He didn't.
No, I'll flick it in tomorrow. I promise.
When did Jeffrey get so educated also? You know what I mean? I don't
Oh,
know, just
seriously,
talking nonsense about realising your equity and all that. You leave the scientific stuff to us, Jeffrey. Okay. Dark Angel Andy is David Pomeroy playing today. He is indeed. I was talking to David earlier when he was at the cage. He is playing. He was going to play some No Limit, and then his exact words were, "When I punt it off, and I need to get lucky, I'll play some PLO." And that is a man who has faith in his abilities. So yeah, he is playing. He's playing right now.
It's like you get called on the hold'em tables and you're just like, fuck, I need to move my money back. Let's go to the Omaha game. Wow.
4 fold.
Dude, you are savage today. In real life, you're way nicer. Well, I know, I am. But
Sad
you're-
emojis only, Jeffrey.
It's been a
Sad
nasty.
emoji.
He was not. You started it.
The C word almost slipped out there. I feel like the C word
No,
almost slipped
never.
out.
I've never said that before.
You
to
don't even know
anybody.
what word it
7.
is. I'm talking about Candy Crush.
Charmer.
45. Sit 8.
Candy Crush is the C word.
Controversial.
Call. Sit 2.
Right, anyway, John in the cut-off with a pair of kings and
Six
2
call.
pretty poor side cards, raising to 45 in the cut-off. We have a call from Tapio. I like the look of Tapio's
I
hand.
love 3-betting this hand
Yeah.
in Tapio's spot, but in
Okay.
position.
8,
from the
7,
small
5,
blind.
6.
Yeah, in the small blind.
Ooh, flops a flush.
With the
Bish
straight
bash.
flush draw to go with
Yeah.
it as well.
And as we can see, everybody else is essentially drawing dead. Now, what is going to happen here? Now, John should check, right? Yeah.
Sit 7.
Stephen has nothing to bet with.
No heart in his
A
hand.
king turn is action.
Board as well.
There's
Tapio
a board.
does obviously have a 5 in his hand as well,
Ooh,
but he doesn't block
Sit
either
point, bet 80.
9s or 10s.
sure.
Sit 6
Now, will
fold.
John look one up? He should fold, right?
This is going to get through. This should get through. Has to get through. He doesn't have a heart in his hand. I know, obviously, he's getting annoyed now. He's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Nothing's been going his way so far
Absolutely.
tonight. Yeah, and it does get through there. And Tapio is going to pick that one up.
B Paris is cool, eh? Look at them, they're all just needling me today.
Yesterday it was me. Today it's you.
I know, I get the love.
I know.
Call me a tourney donk, you know what I mean? It's
Jeffrey,
tough times.
I would pay good money to see you play Andy heads up, mate. You know,
Bring it.
I would
Any
love-
amount of money, any amount of money,
and I
any
would
amount.
put all of my bankroll on Andy winning like best out of 3, best out of 5, or just like straight up. I would just put money on you. There you go. There's a bit of morale for you, mate.
That's right, that's massive morale.
High morale. in
Big
the booth
morale.
here. You've got to support each other. You know.
I know. Right, Hedley with the 80% VPIP.
Love it.
Playing lots and lots and lots of hands. Gotta hand it to him, he's going for it.
I love it. 80% VP.
He is going for it, Vince. That was my Sexton impression. You're welcome,
Love a bit of Sexton.
You're welcome, everybody.
Oh, that's quality. It's quality.
So Kevin under the gun, ace 8 deuce. Gotta be a fold, surely, from this position on the table. Almost from any position.
He's limp.
He's gone for the old limp.
Gone for the old limp call. Love it.
Has gone for the limp call.
And little as you know, an 8
Raise
has been
25.
folded already. We are swaying with Wilson again.
Yeah, Wilson, get your cards on the sensor, buddy. Now, he's just made it 25. What do we make of that?
Yeah, it's really weird
It is
sizing.
very weird.
Wilson's struggling to work the
And look at that, nice pot. Sorry, nice looking hand, should I say, for K-hand.
Raise
Yeah.
100.
Pair of queens, double suited with the king and the 6.
fairly straightforward flat here.
Now
from
Rain has
Kate.
gone for it. Rain's gone for the squeeze. 10, 9, 7,
I
6.
do like this. It plays so well multi-way as well. And it's
Kevin making the mistake of the old limperoo.
at least he's not on the phone. Let's give him some credit. But
Very
he's
true.
going to get paid. He's going to get looked up.
Oh,
by Kate.
now what is Wilson doing? Just
Six
calls.
call.
Shall I go over and show Wilson how to use the bloody reader?
We might have to ask.
Wilson,
Replay.
Guys in our tech team, if you could ask Wilson if he could please put his cards on the sensor, that would be
Kate's got the
appreciated.
top set.
Check.
Kevin, lucky that he folded, so he would have flopped the middle set.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Rain's got double gut, two gut shots and a backdoor flush draw and leave.
6 to
Can't see
check.
the flop for some reason now. Apologies, guys.
6 free.
Well,
So
it's
Rain
erratic,
has
isn't it?
barreled, so K-Hand's is looking to get it in, right, of course.
Yeah, we're still sweating with Wilson. He does.
He
decide
does
to
call.
take it in.
And so what, K-Hand just pots this, right, when it comes back? Or maybe not on a dry board?
What's Rain got behind? Rain's got 1.8k
2K.
behind. Wilson's got 2k behind.
You've got to raise.
25.
Yeah.
There's too many gut shots and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, with 800 in the middle already, yeah, I just go pot.
We just pot it. Yeah.
I think so. He
Gone
does, yeah, he
close
goes
enough.
725 and no, Rain doesn't even have a backdoor flush draw. Sorry, my apologies. I thought he did.
So basically draw into a 5 or a jack.
yeah,
He's going to fold.
there's just so many turn cards that just. help
No,
him
he's
here.
not.
Yeah,
He's
there's
calling.
Call.
any 9, any 10, any 7, any 6, any 5, obviously, like turn, on the turn. And what's Wilson? I got a funny feeling Wilson's got just slow played aces here, you know. I really
Doesn't
do.
look happy with life, that's for absolutely
Yeah,
sure.
we saw him slow play the aces before as well, and does let that one go. If a 5 peels off here on the turn, I'm going to puke, especially if it's the 5 of clubs.
2 players.
Wow,
Oh,
Wow.
turns the nizzles.
wow.
2 free.
What a disaster. Oh, is it? It's not a 5k pot. Fuming. 4.3k. So K-Han is going to need to pair up on the river, or he's going to lose a massive pot.
10 outs once.
Can he get there? No,
No, he
he
doesn't.
cannot. Rain wins a
that's gross.
big pot.
That is
Oh, what a
gross.
slow roll! He got the
That is
slow roll in.
gross.
He got the slow roll in with the 10 not getting shown. Bad
And he
times.
showed the 9-7. I mean, that won anyway, but still. K-Han is going to
K-Han
be fuming.
not happy.
Absolutely fuming.
Very
Don't mind, buddy.
disappointing.
I need a toilet break. I'm going
Please
to jump
go,
out
please
for
do.
5 minutes. Do you need a water or anything? Are you good?
Another Summersby.
No, the sun's
Yeah, please.
No worries. I need to grab some money.
6 to put 2,000.
So guys, as you can see, Rain with 4.7k, followed by Hater and Wilson. Kevin and John currently bringing up the rear. Anyway guys, back into the action we go. Guys, free roll updates please. I'm intrigued, I want to know if one of our loyal followers can win the Unibet €2,000 free roll. Would be nice to see. So guys, this is the 510 Pot Limit Omaha stream, our evening stream. We have around about 45 minutes remaining, I think, of day 2 here at the Tallinn Cash Game Festival stop here at the Olympic Casino in Tallinn, guys. So cards are back in the air. Muzza, I don't really know what that means, buddy. Ever seen the Scottish? I have seen the Scottish, being a Scotsman myself. Ah, the Scottish breath tester. No, I don't believe I have. Now, John has aces. He has been patient. Wakes up with the aces under the gun +2. Expect to see him pot here from that position.
95 raise. Pass. 95.
Ah, we had a call from Wilson, and John has made it 95 to go. So much action at this table, guys. Nobody particularly in the mood to fold. Kahan has called 95 euros on the button.
Yes, 95.
Rain in the small blind also coming along. We don't know what they have currently. Need the guys to be putting their cards on the sensor a little bit better. Would help us
6.
hugely. Hey Jeffrey, don't you worry. I can handle Roseboom. Not even a sweat. Right. Anyway,
Cool.
Heta in the under the gun straddle spot also calling 75. We are going 5-way. John can't be thrilled about that with just aces in his hand.
5 of it.
So, 485 euros in the pot pre. Yeah, Roseboom, I agree. I will see if we can get the mods to... I'll see if I can get Tony and the team to ask them to put their cards on the sensors better. We're not really putting them... Huh? Yeah, I know, but we're getting like... Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. There you go, guys. The sensor is very narrow, and you know sometimes the players forget, and sometimes it's very difficult to pick up the cards. So sometimes, unfortunately, we will get a few delays. Anyway, we are 5-way to the flop post. Now, interesting. Kahan has top 2. He's gone ahead and just bet 400 euros. Difficult spot for John. He has aces. There is a lot of money out there. He knows that Kahan is capable of doing some funky stuff. Doesn't necessarily always have more than one pair in this spot, although he likely does in a multi-way pot. So John mulling it over 400 euros to call with his ace 4-4. I don't expect John to fold. Alright. He's gonna fold. Well played, Mr. John Kite. Makes a good read and a good fold. Hand for hand in the free roll. Good luck to everybody who is still in. So guys, chip counts in front of you. Heta 7.1k. He's making another run at the TV table title. Looks like he's up 5k. So by my calculations, 500 bigs. If that is correct. Decent number for sure. Anyway, Reina 4.6, K 2.4, followed by Tapio, John, Kevin, and the rest of the lads. Wilson bringing up the remaining spots. Cards are back in the air. Wilson under the gun. Let's see what he decides to do.
Seat 6. Pass.
He folds.
Seat 7 pass. Seat 8.
Folding round to Stephen in the under the gun +2 seat. Looks like he has also folded. Thanks, buddy. Now Kahan in the cutoff with the ace 9 8 5 3 diamonds. Rain on the button, electing to call with ace 8 8 6. Kevin ace king queen 3 in small, flicks it in, and Heta is going to come along with the king 10 7 4 offsuit combos. Off we go to the flop. So the flop is king 6 5. As you can see, Kevin is currently in front with top pair, top kicker. Heta in a difficult spot, although he does have an open-ended straight draw along with his top pair. And as you can see, actually, in the equity counts, pretty much a flip. Kevin does call, though. Turn is an ace. Great card for Kevin. Now has top 2 pair. So Heta with just a pair of kings, but he does have that 4-7 in his hand for a draw to the straight. Kevin's going to call here for sure. He does indeed check call. Looking to fade 3s and 8s on this river, which he does. Now this is interesting. Kevin does have top 2. The question is, will he elect to turn his hand into a bluff? Might feel that he needs to. He does have the ace of hearts in his hand, and that is what he does. Interesting there because we can see that if he checked, not impossible for Hayter to try and bluff Kevin off a hand like 2 pairs. In any case, Kevin Malone wins the pot. So guys, like I have been saying all week, we are here until the 29th of April. 2 streams a day. Me and Henry will be in the booth. And yeah, we have all these delicious free rolls for you guys every day. So please join us every afternoon when we start, and I will be giving you the password to the free rolls. Also, check us out on our Cash Game Festival pages on Facebook and on Twitter. If you want to check me out on either Facebook or Twitter, you can find me at Andrew John Hedley on Facebook and at Picasso2Poker on Twitter. If you have any questions for me about the Cash Game Festival or about anything else in life, basically, please feel free. So guys, we got about 40 minutes left, we believe, of this stream. Stay with me. Continue giving us the banter. You've been absolutely massive value all day. And yeah, let us know. Somebody win the free roll. At Germcastle on Twitter. Yeah, you can follow me there too. And when I say me, I mean someone who's trolling me. But anyway. So Stephen raised to €35 under the gun +1 with the 6-5-4-4 Heart Club. Reina has a nice looking hand, 10-9-8-6 with the 8 and 6 of hearts. Gonna go for the 3-bet in the cutoff. Interesting to see how Stephen elects to proceed. He does call. As you can see, again, it's pretty much a flip pre-flop. Rain, however, does have position. And very interesting flop. It is King 3-2 Diamond Diamond. Stephen actually takes a massive lead here in the equity percentages, as you can see. He has a pair of 4s, and he also has an open-ended straight draw and the gut shot.
Any 5k pots?
Yes, 3. 3 since you've been away. You owe me €15.
Damn it.
Right. Now this is interesting. Rain is just making a pure bluff here. Ah, Stephen check raise. Well played. Stephen's going to take it down.
I like it.
Yeah, played his hand very well. Picks up the pot.
Who's in seat 4? Kevin Malone.
Muzza says, was that Ryan Metalface walking past? I believe it will have been. He is here. Ryan won the first table, the first 2-2 stream, made the most profit. Saw Ryan and his lovely wife Faye earlier. They are here, so I would imagine it will be Ryan.
They love this stock as well. They just love the city.
Muzza, Andy, what site are the free rolls on? And check your latest Whisper. How exciting. How do I do that? Is it this?
Could be.
No.
I think you need to...
It's on Twitch, isn't it?
Yeah, if you get the Twitch up on Google. Oh, really?
No. I don't know how to do it, mate. Nah. I don't know how to do it, buddy. We'll try it later.
Why is John still...
Because he's Busto, mate. He's Busto. Click on the flashing box at the bottom of the Twitch stream. Yes, I know, but there is no Twitch stream. Scared of technology, mate. You're just going to have to send it to me on Facebook chat or something. That would be good. Right, anyway. Tapio under the gun 1, folding the 10-7-6-5. Kahan going to follow suit, as will Rain. Round to Kevin has the Queen 10-7-8. Diamond. Likes to limp.
Please don't raise
Hater, he just loves the game though, doesn't he? He loves the game.
Stop it. I don't have my
Not
phone
sure.
up. I got no battery. No battery. Because you've... Nice, man. Awesome. Thanks for the 166 people who are currently tuned in for tonight's stream. Lovely to have you all here. And looks like Wilson's decided to come along for the ride as well, as has John. John may be just getting a bit frustrated now.
Yeah.
I would not normally see this from John. And he does currently have the best of it with a 4 and the backdoor clubs. And little does he know,
He's not going to know it.
Haiti with a gut shot. If you've got to raise it pre-flop and you pick up that kind of thing.
Tough though, right? Against 3
Yeah.
players. May elect to just take his free card. No, he's going to fire. It's going to work, right?
Should work here, yeah, that's for sure. I mean, Kevin's missed.
John is indeed going to have to release.
And he does get it through with the ace high. Oh, he does have a pair of twos. My bad. My bad.
Jeffrey says, Andy, you're so technically gifted. Streaming on Twitch is going to be hard for you. Tell me about it. It's probably why I have never done it up to this point. How lovely of you, Dark Angel. But I think Andrew would get a great following quickly. Quicker than most that are not. Thank you, Dark Angel. I have been told that I should be doing it. But I've been traveling around so much. I've basically been on the road for the last year and a bit. Playing all the live stops and doing commentary work. So maybe when I get home...
I also think like the stakes that you play, the level that you're at, I personally wouldn't want to stream because if other regs tune in and see your play, you know, over time they're going to start exploiting that.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well, I mean, I do play a mixture of, like, I play the $100 spins, I play 2-5 Zoom, other European cash games, and multi-table tournaments. So I think if I was going to stream, I would just stream tournaments because there's less chance of me, you know, like the regs I battle a lot, they already know. From most of my tendencies, I think, but for sure I don't think I would want to be streaming $100 spins and 2-5 Zoom. You're gonna get your pants pulled down pretty quick.
And Haiti looks like he's going to come in with the raise again after K ISOs with the Queen 10-6-4 double suited, and Haiti just getting out of line here. 3 bets to 165 with the King 10 8-6 single suited. Tapio in a weird spot now after limping the King 5-3, and he does.
I think he'll just call. Yeah.
165.
Tapio, from what we saw in the no limit game, not the type who wants to like unnecessarily bloat too many pots.
Yeah, that's very true.
Wow, oh no, he's made it 150. Hey, there we go. Hater made it 160 pre. Hater just goes for it. You gotta admire the heart.
Yeah, he does just go for it.
He does go for it.
And it's going to be basically whoever bets wins now.
Now, will he continue the aggression? As we can see, he's actually like his hand has a decent amount of equity against the kings of Tapio. If he fires, it's going to work, I think.
It has to work. You know, K does have some backdoors, but he's obviously not loving life with the gut shot.
Sure.
It's like the dirty end of the straight.
Yep. Well, he has the 9 as also for a straight, but yeah.
Yeah, Haiti
double
has
gutter.
the bet here.
Looks like it will work.
It's 495 in the pot. He bets 290 by the looks of it.
Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely no chance that I would stream 2-5 Zoom. The games are tough enough.
All spins.
Yeah.
You just couldn't.
I wouldn't be quite so bothered about spins, but yeah. I do some pretty funky stuff in both spins and Zoom, so yeah. Roseboom, do you play PLO, Andy? Roseboom, I don't actually. It's an aspect of poker that I'm trying to learn. I've been playing some. I was playing some 1-2 Zoom PLO just for fun to try and learn, you know, what hands I should be opening and stuff like this. I do find myself getting swept away in the sort of, I'm probably making calls pre that I shouldn't make, which is probably pretty standard, right, when you
really
first learn PLO.
Leak that most people have. You know, like we discussed yesterday, like king with 2 danglers.
Yeah.
Like single suited people.
You can mostly just fold.
Where you should just
but you could
folding.
Raise in late position, etc. on the button and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So no Roseboom, I don't, but I am gonna attempt to learn the wonderful game of PLO.
And I'd like to see a raise here from Rain.
Roseboom, only stream I would watch is 500 Zoom. Starting at 200 Zoom PLO is suicide. I'm not scared, mate. I mean, you know, it's 4 cards. I'll learn. I'll pick it up. I actually won 4 buy-ins the first time I played it. But then lost some back, I guess.
You gave back to the PLO
Of course,
community.
yeah.
You're a giving person.
It's fine.
He's a nice guy.
It's fine. You know, I've played higher stakes than I should over my lifetime because it's an education, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Short term, you might lose some money. But long term, you're going to learn quickly if you're intelligent and are able to pick up patterns and stuff in games. Why not do it at stakes that you feel like you could afford to make a small loss and not a big problem in the short term?
Put in the bin here because he's just getting out of line again. 710 in the pot. I would have liked to see just like Kevin just rip it in. Wow, what a flop for Rain.
Flopped the nizzles. We don't know what Hater has.
That's like Tony's just there, just teaching him how to use the sensors.
And luckily enough for Hedley in this spot, he hasn't flopped much.
We have seen him take stabs there. He does like to stab. And
So Rain is in just amazing shape here, right? Only losing to a 9. Or backdoor hearts.
It's a really interesting card now. Rain might not be as comfortable. It's probably like the card that he didn't want to see on turn, obviously.
Yep.
As a club. But you'd like to assume that if, obviously, Hedley with the pre-flop aggression, if he did have a flush draw,
You think he bets?
would have continued from what we've seen anyway. But Rain
Does have the Queen of Clubs in his hand, Hedley, also.
Yeah. It'd be interesting if he had the King of Clubs, whether he
Sure.
sent it to a bluff.
Like, mandatory fold for Kevin. He hasn't folded yet. No, he has. My apologies. I'm looking at Rain's cards. Nice hand, Rain, picking up a 1.1k euro pot.
You could see a 10k pot if them two clashed. Rain
Those boom
currently
MTTs are ultra boring. I mean, it kind of depends. I hear you. Early stages of multis for sure. Not the most exciting thing in the world. Yeah, deep. When you're deep in tournaments, personally, I find that to be the most exciting variant of poker. But only when you're getting like down the hole straight and you're in touching distance of, you know, the 6-figure scores and stuff. That's when it gets really
the
exciting.
ACR millions.
Ah, it's got me again.
Sites.
Smashed me again.
I had to.
I've had so many recently.
I had to
actually,
get that one in.
had so many recently. I went very deep in the Party Poker Barcelona 1K. I made the last 50.
Yes, that was a heartbreaking hand, really.
Lost a massive pot to have 3 times average with 50 left.
Yeah.
What can you do?
It's almost
The
like
perils of poker. Eventually, you get them over the line. So, Kevin, Ace King 10-3. He likes a limp, doesn't he?
He loves
a limp. I think we have a straddle here. That's why he's called 20.
Yeah. Go on, John, get your squeeze out.
Hedley has limp behind. John looking pretty frustrated by life. Really hasn't been able to flex his muscles how he would have liked to.
And Stephen on the button.
Yeah, Dark Angel. This PLO table is so sedate compared to the earlier stream. It is. I mean, it's pretty impossible for any game to have matched that for pure, you know, visual entertainment and just ballistic action.
I have no idea what Stephen's doing on the button here. He's decided to squeeze.
He loves the game. Look at that. Absolutely loves it.
And it's just
I know that Stephen loves the game and like loves the action.
Hedley not going anywhere. The Queen 10-5-3 double suited, and Wilson should.
Yeah, they're all going to call, I think.
435 in the pot already. And okay. Wow.
Big flop for Wilson. We have 2 pair for Kevin, which is at the moment the best hand. No, it's not. My apologies. Wilson actually already has the best hand. Ace 5.
Flush, and Wilson has the straight draw to go with it as well. And Jack on the turn doesn't change much.
Too much. It does give Kevin a gut shot as well as his better 2 pair draws.
Obviously, if the Jack pairs on the river as well, Kevin will take it down. It looks like he's going to lead here. That's 300.
Now you're not. What is
80
doing?
With bottom 2 and a gut shot. Wow.
Very thin. Very thin, hey. Now what is Wilson going to do? Also calls.
Just flat. He just had he can't.
Wow.
He can't raise. And
I don't even know what we need.
I mean, if her 5 peels off.
Oh, Wilson now improves to the nuts. He's absolutely loving that river.
Yeah.
What's Kevin going to do now? Yeah, it looks like a check spot. Now Hedley has to bluff, right? And he does, and he's just bluffed into the nuts.
Just bet 2k into 1.3k.
So Wilson has the absolute nizzles. Probably tanking here to try and get Kevin to call off. Behind. Yeah?
Wilson just double checking. Did I have 6-4?
I think he is double. Maybe he doesn't even know.
Did I have 6-4?
Oh my goodness, could this be a misread? Oh, he's gone for the sigh. I think this is an acting job to try and get Kevin to call off behind. Kevin could call off with some sets and stuff, theoretically.
Quentin Tarantino, if you were tuned in
currently,
this
is absolutely magic. Look at this. Oh, look, he's doing the side countdown. Loving it.
Look at this acting going on here. This is Oscar worthy. I'm all in. Yeah, go on. Go on then.
Kevin fuming with life here.
Kevin with top and bottom, and
Oscar nominee performance indeed. I was loving that actually, to be fair. Kevin didn't call, did he?
no.
Okay.
Table's 5-3.
Watch this, it's gonna turn over the nizzle. Oh, the slow roll nuts. Loving life.
And Haley's just like, you don't even show your hand, mate. I know,
Yeah, I know.
you win.
I know I'm beat. Nice pot for Wilson, 3.9k.
Wow.
Ship it. Ship the cheddar. So guys, we have around about 30 minutes remaining on the stream. See if we can get some massive pots and some action brewing before the end of the night.
I can smell chicken somewhere. I've just become really hungry. It smells good. Anyone in the chat left in the free roll by any chance?
I don't know if we have anyone left. I'm not even sure if Tony's still in. Low morale times.
I saw Tony hovering around. He did have his phone open. So. No. Can't see him anywhere either.
So cards back in the air, guys. As you can see, Rain up at 4.7k. Currently the big winner at the table.
We got double straddle on as well.
Here we go.
40 to go.
Guys, tune in. It has been fairly sedate so far, but as we see, especially towards the end of these PLO streams, everyone goes pretty ballistic. They do like to win the TV trophy.
Seat 6.
So, Wilson, first to act against this double straddle. Pots are going to get big now if we have a 40. If we have a 40 straddle on
We have
every
a
hand.
pot and like a four-way to the flop kind of hand.
Maybe 1k in there, right?
Yeah, he pots pretty. And,
Now, John with the king 10, 10, 7. Seems pretty over it. Let's see if he wants to get involved. Is he limping?
he's limped.
Interesting.
Great stuff, John. Well done and well played.
Oh, here comes Steven.
Steven's
Stephen's going
limped
for the limp
behind as well.
re-raise, perhaps. Wow.
K with kings. Kevin with queens.
Look at this.
Can we get an ace king?
He somehow didn't get a raise pre-flop from any of those hands.
And with Steven not raising pre, if it comes like ace king or ace queen,
He's
or
going to get it all.
or ace 10, like he's going to get a lot. Wow. Wow. John's got
Guys,
some flush draw.
coolers.
Wow.
Coolers.
K's got
Wow.
middle set. Steven's got top set.
It's all going in from those two.
Three ways.
We don't know about what John will do. John might just have to gamble.
John's just sick and tired of what's
He is. Look at it goes. Stephen licking his lips here. He's going to be aware that he needs to fade diamonds here for sure. Look at it. He's giving it. This is another test of the acting skills here.
It's been really interesting, especially when K leads pot as well. And
Now, do we just flat? That's the question here. I think flatten's good, and then K can the hands that K leads with that are worse, like a 2-pair type hand.
Yeah.
You know, he can K thinks he's good here for sure.
K's drawing dead. And,
Yeah.
John obviously got diamonds.
So John needs to find. Oh, and that is it.
Headboard and
Bang bang,
Steven.
Steven 3.5k.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow. That's dirt. That is absolute dirt. The case king on the flop as well, along with the ace. And Steven scoops a tidy 2.1k profit.
And all of a sudden, that limp is just paid off spectacularly.
Wow.
Nice hand, Steven. Well played. Oh, Kupopi winning a 4-way all-in with jacks in the free roll.
Wow.
Here we go.
Come
on, Kupo.
Teach me.
Kupo, ship it, son.
How do you win
Or
a
son or
four-way?
daughter. Good luck. How many left? Let us know.
How do you win a 4-way all-in with jacks? Just teach me.
Easy. To be fair, I'm quite good at winning multi-way all-ins, but I'm not good at winning flips. Deep into it. It's true, honestly. It is a leak of mine, especially the last 18 months, unfortunately.
You need to ask Jeffrey how to win flips. Apparently he's really
I'm not
good.
good. I'm really not good.
Jeffrey's good at winning flips. And
Straddle 20.
John's just had nothing going for him today
Nah.
whatsoever. He sits back down with 1k.
2k, I think.
Those are 500s.
Oh, are they? My
Yeah.
apologies. Okay.
Yellows, I won a couple of them yellow chips.
Nah.
So, anyway, back into the action we go. Vincent is under the gun. He is not elected to double straddle.
Seat 6.
Not getting swept up in the nonsense of the
He's
hated
locked
train.
it up. He's locked up his profits.
Tough to blame him. Tough to blame him, to be fair. Steven, nice looking hand. I've seen him play with a lot worse hands than this.
Yeah, you've seen him.
4, 6.
getting
Makes it
involved a lot.
75. Oh, an interesting hand for Kahan.
Kahan just getting out of line now. I think he's
Yeah.
down 2k.
Double flush coming up to the end of the stream.
Yeah.
He's just decided, I'm going for it. If this comes club 9 high, then it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, his clubs and hearts are obviously dead.
And what is Hater doing? Oh, he's squeezing. Makes it 500.
This is where we could see a 5k pot.
Oh no, you can't make it 500, my apologies. Just to make the change easier. Come on, give me that 5k pot. Here we go. Here we go.
See
Here
a
we go.
5K
Here we go.
pot
Here we go.
Wow, Stephen, what are you doing, mate? Getting out of line.
Yeah.
You gotta protect
I
your
like it.
profits.
I like this call.
You've got to protect your
Ah,
profits.
Stephen
mate.
loves the game, mate.
No, mate.
Oh, look at you sweating it, you
I am
net.
sweating
What a
it.
net, guys, eh? Worrying about €5. What a farce. What a farce. Anyway, here we go. Wow, Kahan is purely massively withered here.
It is.
That is low morale.
That is.
Low morale, that's what happens.
3 of
And,
Anyway. King. Oh, Stephen does just
wow, okay. And he blocks like kings. Why not?
And we don't know what Hater has. That's what makes this so awesome. If Hater has Ace King here, it's dirty trousers.
If he has like ace, queen, jack with like 2
Diamonds.
diamonds.
Come on, Hater. It's a fun sweat, to be fair.
Apparently.
So how is Stephen supposed to play this in theory? We don't raise, I suppose. We just can't raise. So we just call
Unless
it. Oh,
unless you just put your opponent on the
oh,
king.
it's he's betting big. He's betting big. So he's basically betting pot here.
Yeah.
It looks like.
5.
Oh no! He took the 500 back.
405.
405.
Into 1k.
So Stephen will flat and look for a low card turn.
Yeah. It's going to be
Basically.
praying for a 6, 5, 4,
Yep.
3 or a deuce.
Stephen could be on a massive heater here. There's a chance for him to win the TV table trophy, I would say.
He's gone
So
for
on the
like
line,
1k, and if he wins this pot, he's going to be up.
he raised.
He does raise.
What do we think of that? I'm not a fan.
I don't like it. I mean, sometimes you get paid if your opponent obviously does have.
What are our
ace
bluffs?
king.
What are our bluffs in these spots? Just naked just diamonds and.
Never bluffing.
Yeah, I don't have much experience in PLO, as
Wow,
you guys
and
know.
Hayes put in. You're about to see a 5k pot, buddy,
1
Yeah, baby.
and you're going to scoop that €5. Wow.
And let's see what. K can't be all in.
Wow.
No.
If he's got aces.
K's not all in, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, if Haiti has aces here, guys, get ready for a horrific beat. No?
Max
No.
Stands is Max. I don't know what he has. And
It's definitely more than 5k in this pot. Like, Stephen had 4k to start the hand, Haiti had 4k.
3.9.
There we go. Yeah, pot's 10.3.
Wow.
Yeah, we knew it was a massive pot.
9.
What did Haiti have, man?
2,000. 8.
Yeah, because you can't have ace king now.
He can't have aces either.
Yep. King queen? Must
Maybe.
be. It's gotta be.
It
I
has to
think.
be like
King, queen, jack 10.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Unless he just had like.
Stephen has 19k in front of him. No, that can't be right.
That's not right. It's not
That's not right.
He has 10.3k. Just doubled up.
Yeah.
That's 10.3k.
There we go, guys. 10.3k.
Wow.
10,300 euros, guys, in that pot.
I mean, I guess that's why you call off a 3-bet with King
boss.
977.
What a boss.
Teach me.
10k pot,
Teach
rose boom.
me.
Chunks. Hater doesn't look too bothered. Look, just tucking into that meal with reckless abandon, loving life.
7's never losing.
Right, so I got €5 off my bar tab.
Alright, mate. Still only 25.
That's fine, €25.
It's all going on black anyway.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good.
Yeah.
We can
No,
get sweat,
100%.
we get
It's
sweat.
either going on black or
Aye.
I'll choose a number and do neighbours.
Nah, go on black. Be fun.
Alright, I'll put it on black.
AKA the Jake Cody, my boy.
Yeah, I know,
My boy.
but I could win more money if I put it on neighbours.
Oh, come on. It's all about the sweat. Anyway, Slow Tart, hello, my friend. Thank you for joining. Good cash game. Thanks for the follow. We appreciate you very much.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. The follow hype has been absolutely insane today,
Off the chart
hasn't it?
today.
Yeah.
During that 2-2 stream, I couldn't keep up with it.
It's insane.
Bang, 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 bang,
Okay,
bang, bang.
Tuning in.
65.
Okay, just been punished today, says John.
That 2-2
6,
game, that 2-2 no
7,
limit was the
6.
most high morale viewing
It was,
possibly ever.
yeah, it was
Possibly ever.
pretty insane to be fair. I know with like the social media team here, it's going to have a lot to do.
field
a lot
day.
Of hands,
I know.
A lot of hands to review.
Yeah, I feel like you could genuinely have show the first hour and a half just on like
the first 5
just
pounds.
on a loop, just on a loop.
And when that goes out on social media as well, and people see that, they're going to be booking tickets to the next Cashback Festival, and I need to get there.
Rose Boom, that Cody spin was great. It was indeed, my friend. One of my good friends in the UK poker scene. He's some man. I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty epic tale. Jake's one of these guys that's really big on like doing stuff for the story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he just decided like I'm doing it, whatever. Like loads of people said you have to do it if you put it on black. Is that okay? I'll do it.
Charlton called him a nit, didn't he, when they're like four-handed?
Charlton, what a character.
Jeffrey saying don't play roulette with Henry. He will
There's
tell
another
the
one
fuck
for
out.
you.
Like, what?
Who we got? Who we got?
What are you on about?
Who we got? Wilson limping in under the gun with 10s and the 7-6 of diamonds. So is this bad? I'm never sure about these things. That's an okay hand, right? But under the gun we just fold it? 10, 10, 7, 6.
You can call like a single raise, so you can,
Okay.
if you want a limp call, then fair enough.
Alright. Yeah, so
You
like
can't-
he doesn't want to raise and
You
get
just want
free
to open
bet.
and then get free bet.
Right.
Like, that's fair enough.
And that's going to happen at this table, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I like this a fairly standard raise from Rain as well. Obviously nursing like 5k stack.
So Jack 5-4, and as we can see, Rain is still out in front with his pair of queens.
Yeah, this could get quite interesting. Obviously,
Wilson, open-ended
with
and back doors. So why is he only 17%?
Because Rain's got queens to go with the Jack and backdoor diamonds as well.
Right, so it blocks diamonds, I
Diamonds
see.
covered.
Okay.
Rain, Tapio could get creative here and just like.
Does have a
go-
gutter.
Yeah, just go with it with the back.
He's going to be in trouble if it pings.
And the 3 overs. And
Looks like we have a check call. We do.
yeah, Tapio not going
Tapio
anywhere.
peeling.
If it's like a spade peels off now,
Okay.
it could get really.
Should he be
dicey.
calling though here on the flop?
Queen of spades would be dirt. 7 of
7 of
spades.
spades.
That makes it really interesting.
Now, like Wilson, has a chance to turn his hand into a bluff having the 6 in his hand.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah, definitely. And obviously, Rain as well does have like a 6 block.
Yeah, he's going to enjoy having that 6 blocker. But even still, right, he's hating that turn. It feels in your mind that it's tough to be in front.
Yeah, for sure. And like he's never drawn to the nuts.
I mean, look at the equity shift here. Tapio, all of a sudden, has the best equity chance to win this pot.
Yeah. Spades, 2 overs to the queens. And,
Reina is firing though. 405 it looked like he mouthed to me. 425. Well, that's my future as a professional lip reader out the window. But close enough.
damn.
So, but now what? Now what? In Wilson's shoes.
Wilson
Just
has
fold
to
him?
fold, and I would love to see.
Or you could like make a sick check raise here, but it's very ambitious.
Yeah, it's extremely ambitious. I'd like to see if Tapio can't flat here, he just has to put it in.
You
but
think?
We've seen him be on the conservative side. Like, if you're calling flop
Yeah.
with a gut shot and the turn card brings you like the additional out, like
So,
spade comes in.
we're check raising all in?
And
essentially.
with the raise pre-flop from Rain, right? You know he never has 6-8. You just know that.
Ace, 6-8. I know, right? I hear
that's
you.
being like really
Okay.
specific, like
Okay.
you know. But with the raise from the button,
Sure.
he's bet flop,
Yeah.
and he lets it go.
I don't
after.
think Tapio has no disrespect to
Yeah.
him. He doesn't want to play massive pots.
And it's just like, why are you calling flop with the gut shot when the 3 you're hardly ever good, right? Like we saw, like 7-6 would have made the nuts, and on the turn you pick up the
I
additional
mean,
equity.
I would have just folded
flop.
the flop, yeah.
100%, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm learning the game PLO. It's a new variant to me.
Yeah.
To me, it just looks like too many good things have to happen for you to win that pot.
Exactly.
Like the 3, it's not even for the nuts.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, but if he's calling, then surely
Okay.
in his head he's like, well, I'm calling for a 3.
Could he have led the turn?
Leading the turn would have been nice.
I'd rather that than just be folding. Anyway.
But I think he has enough fold equity on the turn to check jam, because I just don't think
Sure.
Rain ever has the nuts there.
Okay.
Well, very rarely has the nuts, unless, like you said, he has like King, 6-8 or Ace, 6-8.
Absolutely.
But anyways,
Well,
does
cards
get that
are
one
back in
through.
the air. So John has reloaded and he
Wow.
has Ace, 10-6 double suited. Now will he go for the limp re-raise? I think he
would like
has.
to.
I think he has.
I would like to. Obviously, it does give away the strength of your hand, but
I mean, at this table, everyone's going kind of
it doesn't
kind
really
of spewy pre. I think this is a time where you're fuming that Hater is enjoying his meal.
matter. Kevin just like
Just limps with
in
a
as
beautiful looking hand.
well. And little as you know, see that his queens.
That's pretty sick, right? His queens are dead.
Queens are
Those
dead.
have 2 flush draws. Hater though.
Both with
Oh.
and
He has spotted it.
John
Wow.
knows his man, and
He does, right? So John's gonna repot, right, to what, 225 or whatever it is.
Should be solid. It's 10-10. It's 100 in the pot already. Oh, John decides to flat. John, come on.
Why is he
7
flat?
raise.
Guys in the chat, PLO experts, why would John flat here?
Yeah, I don't know.
For me, with the 2 flush draws to go with it.
Unless he's just hoping.
It's the
that
2 nut flush
Yeah, I
draws
know,
too.
exactly.
It's a one
Like,
fold.
he does 3 bet. Sorry, he did 3 bet.
Okay.
I thought he had flatted.
I was gonna say I thought John has like the best hand ever here.
Kevin might.
I know Kevin might just flick it in, eh?
Yeah, Kevin should flick this in.
He's got decent equity, as we can see.
As far as we know, both of his flushes are live, and he's obviously got a very well connected hand as well, like the straights. Does elect to flat.
Should he jam? He should just put it in, right? Or maybe he wants Hater to come in here, considering he has the 2 flush draws. And...
United.
And Haiti might just rip this in. Just
What
because
is
of the
Hater?
stack sizes.
I'd love to see what Hater has here.
Obviously, he knows
It's a 5
that he
fold.
does decide to flat.
Rivs, thank you for the follow, my friend.
Boom.
Pleasure to have you with us. It's been
Great
follow
player.
central today. All right, well, we are sweating with Hater here. Oh, no, he has moved him around.
Wow,
we might
what
get to
a
see.
flop from
Kevin's just
Kevin.
flopped the
It's
nuts.
like dream
John's
flop.
just fuming at life here. That's one of the worst flops for his hand. Possibly the worst flop possible for John. Other than having the
6
spade, I
bets,
guess.
He just
600.
puts it in as well. But it does have backdoor space, but you don't block anything. And
Now, what does Hater have?
Haiti could easily have a set here, you know, or he could like have.
I feel like he might have a hand like 7, 8, 9, 10 or something.
Could do.
With ace
Does
folded.
fold.
So, John drawing pretty much dead.
Yeah,
But there is no pretty
CNA.
much dead in PLO.
Yeah,
So he needs the board to pair or he needs a spade.
10 would be interesting.
Yeah.
Alright.
10 of spades.
It is a spade. Backdoor spades for the win. Does not get there. Kevin going to win a pot of 1.3k euros. I mean, John has ran not great. But see, again, I am a novice at PLO.
They run it twice. Are they running it
Why
3
is
times?
Hater in this?
No, they're running it 3
What's that
times.
3-8 then?
They're running it 3 times. That was the first run out.
Oh,
That's the second run out. And now, wow. Queen or a spade?
I don't even know what's going on.
No, Kevin scoops all 3.
Okay.
And he's going to take that one down.
Yeah,
John is just going to be fuming.
But shouldn't John consider just check folding the flop?
Yeah, on that floor.
Okay. I'm just trying to, yeah.
100%. No, I couldn't agree more. But John just like potted.
Kupo says you guys are always mixing up the sweating. You're not sweating with Haiti, you're sweating against him. No.
5.
We're sweating with him because we don't know what his hand is.
355.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sweating with him, Kupo.
355.
You're mixed up.
55.
Sweating with Haiti.
Roseboom, good man. I would also check fold the flop.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Oh, Kupo, as far as I know, and I'm pretty sure, when you don't see someone's hand, you're sweating with them. But you're sweating as in you don't know what they have, so it's a sweat.
Yeah, you see it all the time on like
Sure.
EPT stuff.
Exactly.
When like someone's hand doesn't get red. Or like WSOP, they're like, I'm sweating with Andrew Hedley right now.
Ah.
When you can't see the cards.
Sweat with Picasso.
Picasso.
The new DVD out Monday. I don't work out, don't be silly. Right, anyway.
We saw
Stephen.
that, he tried to get up 6 flights of stairs.
Hey,
last
alright,
night.
alright. I'm the one who does the jokes about my own physical well-being.
How was
Thank
Stephen
you.
only on 6.8k when he won 10 points?
Look, Kupo is still arguing the point here. No, you don't, because he knows his hand. So he sweats because he doesn't know the other hand. No, yeah, we're sweating.
Alright. Just don't argue with
Never
John.
mind.
Just,
Never mind.
I'm going to have to jump out for 2 more minutes. This water is just
Please
running
do.
straight through.
So, guys, last sort of 20 minutes, I would say. Maybe less, even. Let's see if we can get a bigger pot than the massive 10.3k pot that Stephen won. Stephen is under the gun with his 7-3-3 deuce. Now, I know he's been running good and playing good, but I'm pretty sure he should be folding this hand. He does. Tapio limping with the ace king 8-4. Again, not a big fan of this limp. Kahan limps behind with the jacks and the nut flush draw. So does Rain. Kevin in the cutoff also limps. Haiti, as we've seen, he just loves the game. And it's not the worst squeeze in the world. He does have ace king 4 deuce with the nut diamond draw, the second nut flush draw in spades. Sorry, second nut spades. Fat Camp 69 has followed. Thank you, my friend. So off we go. So Haiti's squeeze getting called in 3 spots. Kevin, Rain, and Kahan coming along to the flop. Flop is Queen 7 deuce. As you can see, Kahan with the pocket jacks and the nut flush draw, 72% favourite to win this pot. Nothing much to look at for anyone else. Checks through. 7 on the turn. Makes the nut flush. Kahan now is a 95% favourite to win this pot.
Bet 275.
Wow, Hater has gone for it. Bet 275. Kahan's going to call for sure. Hater's drawing dead, right? Yep, Hater is drawing dead. Be interesting to see what happens on this specific card. Kahan is hating that card, which is for sure. Now Kahan checks, I believe, and Hater decides to give up. Kahan takes it down with the nut flush. Wins a pot of 875 euros. Agreed, Roseboom, repping air indeed. So we are down to perhaps the final 10-15 minutes of the stream. Looks about right to me. Been an absolute pleasure, guys. As we've been saying all day, we are here at the Cash Game Festival until the 29th of April. 2 streams a day. Myself and Henry will be back with you 6 p.m. Estonian time tomorrow. So please do tune in once more. Action of the first table was insane today, so hopefully we get the same.
As well.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic action so far.
Hopefully we get the same sort of action tomorrow. And yeah, guys, we will have another free roll for you guys tomorrow. Get back, rail the action, and I will be releasing the password towards the end of the first stream tomorrow. In fact, maybe earlier, because I think it might be an earlier free roll. So anyway, tune in. So back into the action we go. Right, Henry, you take this one.
You'll see a limp from Kay, which I'm not a huge fan of, especially.
Kevin limp in the aces.
Ace getting tricky. Kevin getting tricky with his ace.
Well, because Hater's squeezing every hand.
Yeah, it has been. And
Hasn't
tonight,
this
Hades raised it to 20 euros. Fair enough.
7 call.
Wilson on the button, getting out of the way. John was sweating with at the moment.
Why is he making it 20?
He just wants great action, doesn't he?
So
really?
Kevin should pot.
I'd like to see Kevin pot here. He should pot.
He is gonna.
I mean, yeah, the argument is it makes your hand really face up.
Yeah.
But when you've got a player on your left that doesn't
I mean,
mind
Hater
flicking
doesn't
it in.
care. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
6-5 call.
And everyone else's hands should go into the muck here.
I think that Stephen will
7
call.
call.
He loves a gamble.
We're sweating with John, bro. We don't know what John has.
I'm predicting a call from Stephen, and he does indeed.
For little as you know, obviously, like his tens are dead, spades are dead.
Yeah.
Anything going for
Only hearts.
And obviously straight draw opportunities. And
Bang! He has a straight and the flush draw. All of a sudden, he's got his dream flop. Does flop pretty much the best possible flop for his hand. Bearing in mind, his tens were dead, as Henry alluded to, and his spades. So Kevin can't be thrilled with this flop texture.
He does bet pot though, and
See, 520. Oh, that's pot.
yeah.
So Stephen's got to put it in, right?
See what the gut should just be getting out of the way here with the 10 high flush, you know, like.
Oh, he doesn't put it in.
Yeah, Kevin has all the ace high flushes along
Okay.
with the pair, and obviously his jack, you know, it's like the mug's ending the straight again, so Kevin does get to take that one down, and he's up 600 so far. So good stuff.
Very solid performance indeed.
He has made some very well timed
Roseboom,
blocks.
Kevin limping his whole range. Yes, indeed. It's been a running trend.
He has to, right? If you're going to limp
I guess so.
everything, you can't just suddenly start raising. When he's been
Indeed.
implementing the limp cool strat all night.
C2 still 20.
He's not been on the phone as well.
Yeah, good to see. A bit more focus. Hatsuniku monies are flying. It was a bit more crazy earlier, actually. It's actually toned down a little bit.
Yeah.
But normally in the late stages of our streams, the action starts to heat up. The players know that the action's coming to an end. They want to play a lot of hands.
Missed you. Missed you.
And yeah, typically the last 3 hands of all the streams are normally pretty action-packed.
Pretty crazy. That we saw yesterday and today as well. It's just been insane.
Absolutely.
And
I think we had a misdeal there.
yeah, first misdeal out of 4 streams. It's not bad, is it?
Yeah, it might be. It's good. We're running good. We are running good.
Limp race, ace, ace, ace.
So guys, the cards are back in the air. As we say, last sort of 10-15 minutes or so remaining. See if we can get some big pots before the end of the stream.
You see Maxine hovering about over there, which usually means it's coming to an end.
Usually means it's the case.
So we've got Straddle in play as well.
So Rain under the gun 1 with the Queen Jack Jack 4.
C3
This
raise.
stack size I
raise.
don't mind, but normally I'm just like chucking it
Hold
into
this
the mud.
hand, yeah. Now Kevin with the Ace 3 Deuce Deuce. Double flush draws with the baby flush draw and diamonds. He does
Five
call
call.
60.
Hades not
Super
going anywhere.
thin. I mean, Hades loves the game. As we said, I think everyone just wants to start playing hands. Steven's not folding this hand.
John's just getting
Call.
really frustrated.
Call.
Yep.
And then
I mean, even Kate completing with all the diamonds.
he's got a cool 40 to win 2 sets.
Probably okay when he has the King Jack 5 and 6.
Fairly standard stuff.
5 player.
What flop are we going for here? And
How you doing? Good. Mr.
Maybe-
Kevin Malone in the background here, guys. No spoilers, please, on the remaining hands.
Haley flopping middle set. K does flop top pair, but he's not going to be loving life with 0 backdoors.
Yeah.
Going for it.
C5.
So Hey splashing it in. He does have an aggressive image, is always going to work in his favour in these type of spots.
Sit A4.
Been splashing around quite considerably. Bets 225 euros.
To call.
Now Kay is calling with just top pair. Seems thin.
Does seem thin.
Seems super thin, and as we can see, he only has 11% equity. He's
If
not
he-
going to be thrilled
Yeah,
with.
if he hits a jack 6-5
Yeah.
or like a 4 or 7.
We see a jack 6-5, 4 or 7, and now
There's the
this
7.
is going to be action. Heta still is a 3-1 favourite with the set of 8s.
I think K's
Now-
actually playing slightly larger stack than what the graphics are showing. I can see like
It does.
5.
3 yellows, yeah, he looks like he's got about 2.2k
Yeah, thereabouts.
instead of the 1.1. Wow.
Wow.
He's led into him. Which I kind of like. You know, I obviously don't like it when Heta has a set of 8s, but it could work. You know, you could get your opponent to definitely fold some 2 pairs, like weak 2 pairs. Maybe even...
Oh, I think it was it. Oh, Haiti's bet 7.
Oh, right, okay. Well, we thought it... The graphics told us that Kahan had led. My apologies.
And see, this is a problem, you know, calling with top.
So
pair.
basically drawn dead to a 4 or a 9.
Yeah,
Correct?
exactly. And it's just like the weird spots you get yourself involved with when you're peeling.
I don't even think he has 25% equity when it's a 4 or 9. Anyway. We shall see.
It's a really weird spot again, you know, because like you're calling flop.
What's going on? What's happened?
Turn.
Is it
He's
fold?
folded. Yeah, he's folded.
Oh, so Heta bet 760 and Kahan fold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you improve on the turn in terms of equity, and then you just fold. I don't get
Please
it.
have a struggle.
But look, these guys are sat down with 2K. I'm sat in the commentary booth, commentating on what they're doing. So
Sure.
they know more than I do.
Absolutely.
He didn't lead. He didn't
Yeah,
lead.
we had a bit of an error in the graphics there, Roseboom.
Free drill 20.
And it's interesting to see the aggression frequency there as well. Haiti and Rain up there with like 48%.
Not that surprising. They have been the most active pre for sure.
John has just run so
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, it's not been his night.
Hasn't had any spots.
Nursing a very short stack.
Yeah, but he obviously knows it's the type of game where that short stack can all of a
Can
sudden
spin very
become,
quickly.
Exactly.
Got to wake up with something, though. Got to wake up with something.
Got to run well in them key spots.
So, guys, we are down to the final few. Hot Zoniku, 15 left in the free roll. Is that right? Come on, Hot Zoniku, ship it for the chat. Give us some updates. What's your stack? What are the blinds? What's up top? Let us know. Now, Heta 9653. That is someone who loves the game. There we go. That's a beautiful. Oh, maybe he's looking to repot. Steven gonna pot?
He blocks aces and kings. He's got 2 great flush draws along to go with his jacks as well.
Yep.
And activity with that hand.
Steven has raised. Now, Wilson. Heta actually in decent shape, although he can't know it yet. He does get it out of the way though. Now, what is Wilson going to do? Any chance he back raises his hand? Maybe not when they're so deep.
135.
I kind of like calling actually. You know, you do have a hand that can improve a lot.
And John now is just getting like a great price to find out.
Do we know what John has now?
No, sweating with John at the moment. And
sweating against you.
His diamonds aren't live. He's looking for a queen and a queen only.
Oh dear.
Let's see what
he's in front though. Okay. Still in front.
Yeah, it's actually
one of the best flops for him, really.
Interesting flop. Steven obviously does have diamonds and a gut shot, but John should just go.
He has gone all in, which is correct. Now Wilson. It's kind of tough.
It's tough when you got for Steven.
We don't have backdoor flush. We do have the backdoor flush draw actually. Yeah. That's all.
It's really tough for Steven to call here because if Wilson comes over the top, you're just in a world of pain. And Wilson now with a really weird spot. Now
it's really weird.
Flat.
Easy to be dead here, right?
Yeah. Obviously, backdoor hearts. It's literally what we've got going for you. And obviously there are no jacks left in the deck, so
absolutely.
Or a king.
6-6.
And that's only getting a chop, as we can see. Good fold from Wilson.
And
all right, so John, can John win one of these?
Good
looking to fade an ace and a king, right? Or a 5?
Ace, king, or a 5?
Yeah.
John will be fuming if any of that falls off. Like, he'll just be fuming.
Wow. Boom, right in the doorway of the turn.
Or a queen only for John.
Nope. No, good game, sir. Imagine he's not going to, and I can see in the background that the table is drawing to a close.
Yeah, John's just giving it another head like, nice call, mate. What are you doing? And little did Steven know he only had 8 outs, I believe. 4 5s and 2 aces.
4 aces and kings that were remaining, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. So, guys, 1.1k pot going the way of Steven. It has been his night.
Yeah, it has.
Looks like he will be the front runner here for the TV table trophy.
Yeah,
he's up a lot, right? He's up like 5k. 5,200 or so. Hot Zoniku busted in 13. Feels bad, man. My apologies, buddy. Unlucky. Mr. Junkie Tay, this was not your night. You did not run well.
Do you want to jump in
I think
the booth,
that
buddy?
is an under. I think that's an.
Jump in, let the chat know what happened.
I believe that is an understatement that you did not run very well today.
Can't run well every time, right?
That's very true, my friend. So, last few hands. Any observations for us on how the table played or what? I mean, you definitely ran poorly. We were rooting for you in a few spots because you were running so poorly early doors, especially.
I wonder if I just took some nitty folds every time I had aces because I had fold every time on.
Nah, everything was mostly, I think, fine, to be honest.
I think so, but
you didn't really have good spots to be.
But did you see against Kevin that time when I doubled him up?
6 fold.
What was the hand?
I had aces. He had queen. He flopped up straight.
6, 8.
Yeah,
but he had so little, so
that's
I just
right.
had to go with it.
We did think that there's a chance you could consider check fold flop, but maybe the stack sizes made it difficult. The king 10-9 flop.
But he had less than 50% of the pot, so I just had to go with it.
I fair enough.
Flushes.
Yeah. Yeah, tough spot.
I got the flush draw twice and a breakdown.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we have a raise from Steven 275, call from Kevin with the 10754, and a call from Kahan in the small blind with, we don't know. Don't know what he's got. Anyway, 235 euros in the pot heading to the flop. Huh? So the flop is Queen Jack 3, massive flop for Stephen. As we can see, he has draws to the nut flush, draws to Broadway, and the best hand currently with a pair of kings. I mean, you'd imagine this is just going to go fold from his opponents. Pretty much impossible for them to continue on this board. K-hand does have a 9 high flush draw. This is super thin. Don't like this call. Sorry, K-hand, I'm not an expert at PLO, but you know, you could be drawing dead here for sure, and as we can see, he basically is.
I think he is hoping for both his pairs to be good as well, if he...
Yeah, okay. So Stephen going to continue to fire here. As you can see, he's 9-1 favourite in this spot. I mean, K-hand has to fold the turn now. Very much so, not anything he can do in this spot. Stephen taking down another pot, taking his stack to around about 9k. So we think Stephen is up 7,000 euros. So he is up a lot.
How much did he buy in for?
We think he bought in for 2k.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure, yeah. Possibly more. So he's up around about 600, 700 big blinds. I think that graphic might be incorrect. I'm not sure. Did just win that 1.4k pot. Anyway, guys, so the final kind of 5 or 10 minutes here, basically. So we will give you some information on what is going on for the rest of the week while we're waiting for the dealer to deal the cards. We are here through to the 29th of April. Myself and Henry and some other special guests will be in the booth every day. We have all of the free rolls for you guys that I was alluding to earlier. And please check out our pages, Cash Game Festival, on Facebook and on Twitter. You can find all the scheduling, all the pictures of the activities and stuff that was going on. There was the beach volleyball today. How was that?
That was
fun?
Really fun.
Yeah.
We started off beach volley and good competition, and then we went to a sauna. And the sauna was above the beach volley, so you can just watch the other players while we had some beers.
Nice.
Drinking in the sauna.
Sounds fun.
It was a very good activity.
See, like these guys getting out and about, playing beach volleyball, having a beer, having a sauna. I'm working my ass off with Henry, sitting here in the booth, sore back. Hope you guys appreciate it. Only kidding, we love you. We love to bring you guys the coverage. And as always, and we had our last remaining person in the free roll. It's GG, I believe.
People are saying he's on the final table.
Oh, who is? Oh, Kupo. Oi, oi. Best of luck. How many left? Give us the details. Good luck. Get it shipped. Kupo on the final table of the Unibet 2k euro free roll. Thank you. Thanks to our partners at Unibet for providing the free roll for the fans. And anyway, off we go. So Heta with the ace, queen, 10, 8. Nut flush draw in hearts. Queen 10 off suit, making it 70 euros to go. Now John, he has reloaded again. What does John have? The ace 6, 4, 3. Interesting hand.
Double suited.
Nut flush draw in diamonds, double suited. I'd imagine, especially the way that the table went from, I doubt you fold this hand. Probably looking to make something happen in the last few. Kevin, who has been very passive, limp calling with lots of hands, he does elect to get out of the way. So we are going heads up to the flop, I believe. John 3-bet. Okay, okay. Sorry, the graphic was very slow.
The graphics is very wrong. I don't have 12% equity here.
Yeah,
I have way more.
I know you do. It could well be wrong.
Very wrong. I have at least 40% of this.
At least.
I don't know.
We shall see. In any case, flop is King Deuce 8 all spades. Running trend, John has not flopped well this entire evening. Now will he elect to try and bluff here? Looks like he's lining one up. To be fair, you do have absolutely no showdown. I don't absolutely hate it. Now Heta with just the queen of spades in his hand. Possible that he gets away, does not.
They were pair of eights.
Yeah, he does have a pair of eights. Called 200 euros on the flop. John will not be happy to see that call. Turn is an ace, so now John improves to a pair of aces. Heta improving to aces and eights. We can see 94% to win. Now he just leads and puts John in.
Puts me all in.
He does indeed. Brutal spot. Tough to find too many. I'm wondering what hands he just bluffs. Maybe the Queen of Spades with the Jack would make sense as a bluff. Not a lot else though.
I went for the...
Did you hero it?
No. But pre-flop, I went for the 3-bet bluff with double suited ace, which...
I'm not sure I would be bluffing Hater, I don't think.
But
Hater, I don't think
it doesn't work. I feel he has so many draws and so many just bluffs here. Because I played so much with him, and maybe you've seen the same, a bit gambling.
Oh, like, yeah. Haiti loves it, absolutely loves the game.
So I'm just thinking if my one pair is good here.
Yeah, it's understandable to think it through for sure. Hey, myself 233 with the follow, thank you very much. Guys, the follows have been coming in thick and fast. I believe this might be the final hand. John does get away from it, good fold.
Do you think he bets with a very strong hand in front on turn? There's not many strong hands. So
No, I know, yeah, I was thinking he could have Queen of Spades Jack or like Queen Jack 10. Queen Jack 10-8, maybe.
I was lucky because I could see
sense.
3 of them and it was ace-8.
Yeah,
the
right.
hand he actually played.
Okay.
So I was...
Yeah, you're
okay
pretty
with not
happy.
folding.
Basically drawn dead.
Yeah. Just had a good...
So guys, we are winding down. I believe we have one more hand to go. Maybe 1 or 2 hands, guys. So, as we said, tune back in tomorrow. Myself and Henry will be back in the booth. 6 p.m. Estonian time. I believe that's 4 p.m. in the UK. Check out your I don't know, local clocks for what time that's going to be. Anyway, 6 p.m. Estonian time, we'll be back. And yeah, I'm not sure what the lineup is for tomorrow, but we will get back to you. And come back, we have another free roll tomorrow for all of you loyal followers. Get yourself some of that free money. So cards back in the air. Final few hands. Wilson under the gun.
I'll be back tomorrow at least. Me and Kevin on the first table.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's 2-2 PLO on
Okay.
the first one at 6 p.m.
There you go, guys. Exclusive announcement from Mr.
But
John K.
the rest of the guys I don't know yet. So hopefully we get some action.
Sure. Closer to tilt, GG, well played. Dark Angel, thanks. Andrew, Henry, and John for the stream. You are most welcome. So we have a raise to €35 from Stephen, who's ran pure as the driven snow on this stream. Has the ace king 6-6 with the ace and 6 of diamonds. Rain flicking in a pretty marginal call, maybe just calling because there's a couple of hands left. Not a big fan of this call in general.
I just see how.
Oh wow! He just flops the world. Rain flops a boat with the Jack 7-4-3. Interesting spot. I'm not sure if Stephen continues here. Looks like he's going to c-bet. Basically bluffing in this spot. Does have the backdoor nut flush draw, and you know, a pair of 6s is basically it. We can see that he's drawn dead. Now, will Rain a raise or just call? He does elect to just call.
He's not drawing that. A 6 will give him a higher. Right? Yes.
Yeah.
A 6.
Yeah, okay. Error in the graphics there, guys. Apologies. In any case, yes, indeed, he is looking in strong shape to win this hand. Now, Stephen checks the turn. Probably expect to see Rain bet this turn to try and continue to build the pot. It makes a lot of sense to bet. He does have to protect against some overpairs that could actually potentially outdraw his full house. Stephen does fold though, and Rain is going to take down the pot, €560. Dark Angel, 7 left in the free roll. The sweat is real.
Let's go.
Yeah, let us go.
Is there a package in that one as well? Or
No.
but it's a good price pool on Unibet. Yeah, 2K. 2K. That's good for free roll.
Yeah, it's definitely good for free roll. Mazza, Andy, have you found a place in Tallinn that serves haggis? I have not. Let's be honest, man. Nowhere's going to do the noble Scottish tradition of haggis justice in Estonia. No offense, Estonia. I enjoy the goulash and stuff like that here. It's pretty good. So, last couple of hands, guys. Let's see if the biggest pot was 10.3k pot between Stephen and Haiti. Pretty sick pot. Do you know what Haiti had in that hand?
No.
Stephen had King 7. Yeah, we didn't get to see.
He said he needed
Must have had
runner.
a king.
No,
he
didn't.
just bluffed. He thought he was getting bluffed on the flop.
I think he had queens or something. He needed
Okay.
a runner
Wow.
to win.
Okay.
Sure bluff.
So here we go. A raise to €75 from Stephen with the 10-9-6-4 double suited in clubs and spades. We have a call from Rain with the Queen 6-5. Call from Kevin with kings, a 4 and a 3 double flush draw. John has the 9s and the deuces. Flicks in the call. Any chance John can get a bit of run good, he really would deserve some.
Let's hope there's no diamonds. for
Although
me.
the 9 ball is dead.
Yeah.
Flop is Jack 6. As we can see here, Stephen actually jumps into the lead in terms of equity. Kevin currently with the best hand, pair of kings. But lots of outs for Stephen in this spot.
Kevin is not playing so aggro.
No.
With his hand, I would probably just pot on
Yeah,
the button.
I think especially last few hands and especially at this table,
Double
I think
suited
that is
kings.
more than reasonable.
I like that hand at least. Double suited with kings. It's normally good.
So anyway, here we go. Bet of 150 from Stephen, called by Rain.
Actually,
Kevin actually folded the best hand, and there we go. Stephen has just ran so pure today. Although he's not going to be massively, comfortable with this hand. He does only have a 10 high flush. Rain will check back though, I would imagine, which he does. River is another spade. That's going to make Stephen a bit happier with his hand,
for sure.
knowing that there's one less spade combination possible in Rain's hand.
He's still losing to some house.
Sure. He may expect Rain to lead turn with some of his houses, but yep. So will Stephen value bet River? It would be a bit too thin, right? Probably checks. No, he does. He's like a blocker sizing. Now, any chance that Rain turns his hand into a bluff here against that sizing? Not impossible.
It's not the worst sizing. If the other guy pots, you just have to fold. That's basically it.
Yeah.
And he actually
Does
gets
pay it
value.
off. Gets the value. Stephen made chunks onto this evening's stream, taking his stack to above 8k, possibly even closer to 9k at this point. Dark Angel, been a great chatting here tonight, lots of fun, thanks for all the laughs. Same thing to you, Dark Angel, we appreciate you. It has been an awesome stream, so that might be it. We may have one more hand, not entirely sure. Anyway, Stephen, the big winner at the table, putting himself in contention to win the TV trophy, I am sure. Up a lot of big blinds, that is for sure. Jeffrey says, Andy, will you be watching the 24800 PLO stream by the site sponsoring Monica on Twitch? No, I will not. That is the answer to that question. I will go and have another cider, and I might even play some cash. I might even go and donate to the population. Because
Awesome.
I'm not that
Can
tired.
you tell me what table you're going
Sure,
to?
well, whichever one you're sitting at, my friend, absolutely.
That's fine.
No, I might play a little bit, would be nice. When you sit and watch poker all day, it can be nice to go and actually get to play some.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
last couple of hands, guys. Tapio under the gun +1 with the King Jack 9. Nice looking hand. Elects to limp in. K-Han loves the game. He's going to squeeze, I believe. No, he did. Apologies, did just call. Rain flicks it in with the ace, queen.
He actually races
Wow.
to 100.
Optimistic.
At least he have one suited
Sure.
ace.
He does indeed have the ace,
If
queen
he
of
would have
spades.
that, I don't think he
Yeah,
would.
it's grim. John looking tilted by life, ready to leave this TV table. Leave
The
it behind
last
him.
hand of the stream.
It's the last hand of the stream, guys. There you go. So, Heta loves the game. Flicks it in with its 7-5-5 deuce. Let's go ahead and file that under optimistic. Anyway, we are 5-way to the flop. Flop is ace 10-4, club. Reina actually in front with a hand as weak as ace queen. Does have the best hand. Can't be thrilled about it though. I would not be surprised to see this just checked through. Makes a lot of sense. But Heta, as we see, loves the game. He may bluff here. He does have a gut shot, and that is it.
You have the second nuts blocker as well, the queen of clubs.
Oh no, I was talking about
Rain.
Heta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rain does indeed block it. Looks like that's going to be that. No.
Thank you.
Interesting. K-Han getting sticky. with the Ace-Jack 5 deuce. He's going to need to pair one of his side cards to win this pot. And that is not one of them. So Reina, 75% favourite, and Kehan only has 460 left. The money may well go in.
I think you have a bit more than that. I think the graphic was...
Yeah, could be just...
You have 1.5 at least. Close to 2K.
Sure. Oh yeah.
You can see.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is an error in the graphics guide. He does have, around about 1,600 or so. Now, it's saying all in to call, guys, but we can see that that's not the case. But I guess it essentially is. It's bet like half a stack.
You just have a gutter here.
Yeah.
With top pair.
Yep. As we can see,
blocker.
I mean, it's a pretty easy fold. You can't really do anything else. And he does. And guys, that is it for the evening. So once again, guys, thank you so much for all your support and following us. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. Norm, thanks to Unibet for putting on the 2K free roll. The rest of our partners will be having some free rolls for you guys tomorrow and later in the week. And guys, as always, the biggest thanks goes to you for the rail, for all the follows, for all the support. Check out our Facebook and Twitter pages, Cash Game Festival. You get to see all the recaps, everything, all the information that you're going to need. So I will be back tomorrow in the booth with Mr. Henry Kilbane. We will be back 6 o'clock Estonian local time. Thanks to John for the brief joining us. Thanks, buddy. Cheers to Henry, and cheers to Tony, our boss, absolute boss, technical whiz. Guys, see you tomorrow. Good night.
Bye.
Peace.
Food is good, so it's fantastic.
'Cause I must prove it's not a simulation, but baby it's as real as it gets. 'Cause nothing exists is real, nothing is true. The savage design is setting a fool. Nothing exists is real and nothing that's true. Savage design is setting a fool. And that's how you know standing up. Got no interest in savage design is setting a fool.
The vibe for the Cash Game Festival has been amazing. Like tonight we have 22 tables running right now. We're just about to open number 23.
We're good. It's a good, great game, busy place.
But when you've got a festival like this on, they all congregate and we get so much action. It's just a great vibe for the room.
For someone who's never been here before, I would probably tell them, depending on if they're an intro player or if they're a more experienced player, there's games for everybody.
Try it, because it's really worth it. I didn't expect the same atmosphere.
The vibe is a lot more energetic, there's a lot more people, the atmosphere is much better. You have more energy as well because there's more energy in the room.
When I go to the Cash Game Festivals, I go to see different places. I have been to like 4 or 5 European cities now with Cash Game Festival that I would never have seen.
it's a good way to get involved and meet new people. There's a very small stakes, like 1-1 tables that you can get involved in and that you